Good evening, everyone. It is football fever time, and I'm Tommy Nelson, Dickie Purcell, Byron Melhalf. Here, the Louisa Lions travel down to Pump Road to Mills Godwin, Dickie.
Yep, this is the second time since Godwin became a school that these two teams have played. First time was in the playoffs up in Louisa, and Godwin was victorious that night. So this is the first time they've ever played in the regular season, Byron.
Yep, and it is truly an exciting time, guys. And what I say every year at this time, Tommy, is everybody's undefeated, right?
That's right.
Everybody's undefeated.
There are a couple of guys for Louisa who were in that game, Dickie, and one of them is probably going to be raking more yardage tonight on him because he's going to be the featured back, and that's Lavatrell Creasy. He played against Godwin in that playoff game.
Yeah, I don't think it's any doubt Creasy's going to be Louisa's featured back tonight because Hyder's not going to play. He's not dressed, and he won't see any action out there tonight.
Creasy averaged over 9 yards a carry in that game, too. And then also Dustin Nelson played in that game.
And he won't play tonight either. He's Dustin Nelson, right?
Right.
He won't be playing either because I saw him, and he doesn't have on a uniform either.
All right, Byron, defense.
Yeah, defense, to me, Tommy, defense is the key to this ball game tonight. I think even without Hyder playing, I think Louisa's going to be capable of scoring points. I think the key to tonight's game is can Louisa hold Mills Godwin's offense down?
As Super Sleuth going to check things out says Louisa's defensive secondary gave up a lot last week.
Yeah, what I understand, they gave up over 200 yards last week to Midlothian in a scrimmage. Now, some of that was against second and third teams playing against each other, so it is a little misleading, but Midlothian did move the ball through the air last week.
All right, and offensive line for Louisa, they got a big young freshman there, Byron.
Yeah, we were talking about him coming down here, and I think Luke Hubler, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, a freshman listed in the program at 6'4", 272 pounds.
Woo!
Wouldn't want to pay his grocery bill, I'll tell you that.
And he is a good-looking freshman, Tommy. I got to meet him when Hyder was doing his announcement of why he was going to school, and he's going to be starting right tackle for Louisa's offense, and I understand he's also going to be playing some defense today.
Yeah.
All right, and Godwin, I haven't seen him. I was doing other stuff, didn't see him sitting when they were out on the field, but understand they've got some height.
Yeah, they got some size, and they got a guy coaching them that played for the Tennessee Titans for 7 years, Aaron Kinney. Aaron Kinney was played for Patrick Henry High School of Ashland, went on to the pros and played for the Tennessee Titans. So they got a guy that knows football on their sidelines.
All right, in the days of NIL, Byron, you never know who's going to play 1 week to the next, right?
Well, you know, and Dickie and I have had this conversation before with the NIL, you know, and let's just hope this doesn't happen. Does it get to the point down the road at some point where these kids that are getting these huge payouts don't even play their senior year?
Right.
You know, they just sit and don't risk an injury. And I surely hope it doesn't come to that because you know, a lot of people are going to be disappointed tonight because there's people that probably came to see Hyder play, and he's recouping still from some ankle foot surgery, and it's just not wise for him to play tonight, and that's the reason he's not playing.
And I know we've told the story before about the Ferrum University football coach who came into Louisa, and he told them, all you think you're big hot shots now because you're on the team and you're winning and all. I got news for you. Less than 1/3 or 1% of you will ever make it further than high school playing.
Right.
Yep, Hank Norton.
Yep.
Yep. And I tell you, the other good thing about tonight, guys, is a lot of times this first game, it is very, very hot, and you have a lot of problem with cramps and that type of thing. And it is pleasant. It is perfect tonight for August football.
It is beautiful is what it is, yeah. And Dickie, you look at each of us, let's give a little bit of something what you think. I think Creasy's going to carry the ball a lot, do the bulk of the carrying, get a lot of yardage tonight, and then Wilson to Carter is going to be the other part of Louisa's offense tonight.
Yeah, I would not be surprised to see Godwin double teaming Carter. and that may leave somebody else open for Wilson to go to. But if they try to play Carter one-on-one, I don't think it's going to work. That's not going to work.
Yeah, I think one of the things I heard somebody say is if you put it up in the air, he'll run under it.
Right, and he's got great hands too, Tommy, and your great receivers all have great hands. And that catch he made last year with Orange was just amazing. I still remember that well.
The one in the end zone?
Yeah, the one in the end zone. Yep.
Yep, it reminds me of Carly Simon singing Anticipation. Just put it in the air and anticipate Carter catching it.
Yep.
All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise.
We're getting ready for the national anthem.
Remove your hats and join us as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by the Godwin Madrigals.
All right. Beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
All right.
And the Louisa Lions brought a big crowd with them tonight.
Yeah, I expected Louisa. I think Louisa will have some of the biggest crowds they've ever had probably at home this year. Everybody's really excited about this Louisa football team, and we're getting ready for the kickoff in just a few minutes. And the 2025 football season is about ready to begin, Byron. And
yeah, and it is an exciting time. And, Tommy, I think really for Louisa tonight, I think offensively, I think they want to just control the football. And I think that ball control is what they're going to try to do. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier, and I think the defense that plays the best tonight, that's the team that's going to win this football game.
All right.
Waiting for Godwin to make its appearance out on the field. The Lions are huddling down in the end zone off their right, and you could not ask for a prettier night for a opening of high school football. The temperature just about perfect. I'll tell you one thing, it's a big difference than when we went to Roanoke and William Fleming last year, Tommy.
Oh, yes.
When the wind about blew you away.
Yeah, that was a chilly time.
It was that, no question about it.
All right. Louisa's going to have a little different look as Wilson will be quarterbacking. As I said, Creasy tonight's probably going to be the featured running back, but we know that Coach Patrick, he usually has a little something up his sleeve that he doesn't let you know about too much till the season starts, too, about maybe a second running back, a second wide receiver, the big guy on the line. Everybody found out about that quick.
Yep.
Yeah, and I would fully expect Carter to get some carries tonight. He's obviously a weapon in the passing game, but I think they're going to put some plays in, some jet sweeps or some reverses, but I wouldn't be surprised at all if he doesn't get 3 or 4, at least that many carries of the football tonight.
All right, and y'all guys are going to have to help me along this year because of the fact that I'm a little slow on statistics here lately.
I didn't notice that, Tommy. I ain't see why you slowed down on the stats at all.
Well, it's getting there.
All right, we're getting ready for the opening kickoff here. It's start the 2025 football season.
All right, Louisa's decked out tonight in the all-white uniforms with the green numbers and green helmets trimmed in gold. Godwin is wearing white pants and red jerseys and red helmets.
And there you have the fashion show with Byron Melham.
There you go.
And
All
Dickie, did we ever decide who Louisa's kicker and punter is going to be? Or we'll find out when they get out there.
Yes.
I hope we don't have to find out.
For the Eagles.
All right, so Louisa's going to be receiving the kickoff, guys, so I'm assuming that Mills Godwin won the toss and deferred. But be that as it may, Louisa's going to start the game on offense.
All right. The Lions have back deep Isaiah Carter and Aiden Shaw. They're the two deep backs for Louisa. Let's see if the ball goes. I think they'll definitely kick it away from Carter. I'd be surprised if Carter got it. All right, football
There we
season
go.
2025 is now underway. And it's Shaw. Shaw is at the 12. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. And he breaks a tackle around the 22-yard line. And then he's a bunch of Godwin defenders coming there. That's where the Lions are going to start.
Look like they're going to mark it at the 21. So 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 21. Levi Wilson will be the quarterback. Number 7, number 8, Lavatrell Creasy will be the big running back.
All right, the Lions huddled up with Coach Will Patrick over on the far side. And here we go for the first offensive play of the night by the Louisa Lions. Wilson's the quarterback. Creasy's back there with him.
All right, Godwin switching defensive.
And we got a little confusion to start with. All right, now we're ready to go. Wilson looks to the sidelines. All right.
The first offensive play of the game coming up. Wilson
Gives the ball to
gives
Carter.
to Carter.
Carter's at the 30. Carter's at the 40. Carter's at the 50. If he breaks that, and he's into Godwin territory at the 45. He broke that last tackle. He was headed for pay dirt.
Tackle made by number 3, Kane Southworth.
All right.
There's a flag down,
it's coming
guys.
back. It's coming back. I think it's
Penalty
coming back.
marker on the play.
It's coming back. That was a huge gain by Louisa on the first play.
Holding
Almost broke it for a
against
touchdown,
Louisa.
but it's all for naught.
And it is at the line of scrimmage, it looked like, where it happened,
Yep.
since they're going to mark it off from there. Well, now they're dropping back a little bit.
All right, so this is going to be
holding.
probably a holding penalty
It's gonna
because
be a
they're
holding.
marking it off from about the 25-yard line.
Yep. The Lions started off like they wanted to, Byron, except for the
Take our
penalty.
penalty for the
Yeah,
final
which
foul,
is
moves the
no
ball back
surprise to me that they
15
handed the
yard line.
ball to Carter the very first play
Yeah.
of the ball game.
Yep.
First down and 16.
All right, that's going to move the ball back to the 15-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 16.
Jamar Ragland up over the ball. Wilson in the backfield. Carter in motion again. Creasy's going to keep it. Creasy at the 20. And good ankle tackle that time.
Brought down about the 19-yard line, gained 3.
First snap to number 8, Lavatrell Creasy. Tackle made by number 3, Kane Southworth.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for Louisa.
All right, that was a nice open
Gain
field
of 4
tackle.
yards on the
Looked
play.
looked
Second
like
down and
Creasy had
12, ball to
some
19.
room that time, but the defender closed quickly on him and made a nice sure tackle on him.
3 wideouts to the left this time. Passing formation for the Lions. Wilson throws the ball over there. And
Carter got it.
Got it, and they're right on
Nowhere.
top of Carter.
Loss of a yard on it, looks
Pass
like.
complete to number 1, Dennis here. Carter. Tackle made by number 24, Logan Sprouse.
And in on that stop for the Godwin was Logan Sprouse, number 24. 3rd and long
No
for
gain on the
Louisa.
play. 3rd down and 12.
All right, Lions order the huddle up to the line of scrimmage on a 3rd and long on their first offensive drive of the year. Wilson in the backfield by himself again. Wide outs to the left and right.
In motion goes Carter. Wilson keeping
keeps the
it.
ball, and he gets out to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
Levi Wilson on the keeper.
Punting
Tackled
situation
by
for the
Logan
Lions,
Strauss.
and we got somebody limping off the field for Louisa. That was Owen Houchins.
Gain is 7 to the 26.
Well,
4th down.
this is a surprise. Louisa's going for it. On 4th and 6 from their own 25, they're going for it. Man
Carter.
in motion. Handoff goes to Creasy, got the first down. Creasy's at the
still
40,
going.
and Creasy's across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
The Martrell Creasy, the ball carrier.
It shows
tackled by
a lot of
Phil
confidence in your offense, doesn't it, Byron?
Yeah, it tells me one of two things. You've either got a lot of confidence in your offense or maybe not very much in your special teams in that situation. Boy, what a gamble that was, and it paid off.
1st and 10 for Louisa.
26 yards on that one.
All right.
So you can almost figure Louisa's a 4-down team no matter where they are on the field after that play.
You absolutely would. That moves it out to the 48-yard line.
It
Carter's
goes to
the ball
Carter.
carrier. Carter gets to the outside. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. And he's brought out of bounds down around the Godwin 29-yard line. And we said we thought Carter was going to run the ball. I think he's going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah. It
18
certainly looks that way so far.
18 yards on that one.
All right, that moves it down to the 29-yard line.
Yep.
Gain of 23 yards to the 29-yard line of the Eagles. 1st and 10.
Louisa up to the line of scrimmage. A little under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lions' first offensive possession of the season.
Wilson checking over to his right. Puts a man in motion, but gives it up the middle to Creasy.
All right. Good solid gain of
Yep.
probably
Martrell Creasy,
6
the ball
yards or
carrier,
so.
Tackled by Gabe Southworth.
He's going to pick up
6.
6 on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
2nd and 4 for the Lions.
Pickup of 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4, ball at the 23.
Man in motion that time was Carson Luntz, one of the wide receivers. It's going to be Creasy and Wilson in the backfield now. Creasy, you can tell he's trimmed down a little bit. He's got a lot of more muscle, though.
All right. Wilson keeps the ball. He follows Creasy this time. Creasy is his lead blocker, and Wilson got to lose a first down down to the 18-yard
on
line.
the keeper.
Yep, he's going to get 4, close to 5.
All right.
Gain of 5 yards.
I'm gonna give him
17,
5.
1st
That's
and 10
that's going to
for
move
Lions.
the chains. That's going to give the Lions a first down.
At the 18.
Good to see him come back after he sat there and had that penalty.
Yep, and converted 4th down. 4th and 6 they converted.
Looks like going to be some
Penalty marker
movement.
down prior to the
I think
snap.
we got
one
movement on the line.
Against Louisa.
Yep. Now it brings up a 1st and 15 for the Lions.
Somebody went into making like they were coming in a blitz, and that caused the offensive lineman to get up a little bit quicker than normal.
All right, so that moves the ball back to the 23-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 15 for the Lions.
Wilson. And in motion.
Up to
And
the up
it's
back.
blocking back. It's Poloni. And Poloni's down inside the 15. That's where they mark it down.
He's down close about the 11-yard line,
Yep.
I think.
That was the snap to the blocking back. Mikey Poloni.
Direct snap to number 44, Mikey Peloti.
And he goes down to the 11-yard line. That's going to be
11
second,
yards.
To the 11-yard line.
2nd and about 4 across the way.
2nd down and 3.
And that's a big play for the
Yep.
Lions. Now that gives them a little bit of breathing room as far as what they can do play-wise here.
Wideouts left and right.
Yeah,
Wilson,
Creasy's to the left this time.
yeah, Wilson in the backfield all by himself.
In motion, Carter.
Carter's in motion.
No, Wilson kept it.
keeps the ball, and
Wilson's at the 1-yard line.
He's
brought
down
down at
close
the
to
1.
it. And see, guys, that
Levi
is
Wilson on
that
the
is so
keeper.
smart because
Tackled by Kane Southward.
Carter's had success running the ball. That time he fakes it to him
Right.
on the sweep and keeps it and goes
Right.
up the middle.
Yep.
Excellent,
10
really
to the
good
1 yard
play
line,
call.
First and goal.
11 yards on that one.
Yeah, the flanker around set that play up.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so the ball's down right about the 1 yard line.
Yep. First and goal from the 1.
Yeah. Wilson's got some bulk to him. He's 6'1", 189.
Yep. Creasy in the backfield for Wilson. Let's see if Creasy gets the ball. And I think Godwin jumped offside. Let's see.
Penalty marker on the play.
Penalty ain't going to be very much.
Encroachment
Yeah, that's
against
about
Godwin.
a 1 foot penalty.
Yeah.
Right, Dickie?
Didn't even take his size 12 shoe that time.
All right.
Penalty moves the ball inside the 1 yard line. First and goal.
All right. First and goal from the 1. Wilson. Gives the ball to
Creasy.
Creasy, and Creasy runs over top of a
ran
man for
over
the
a guy.
touchdown. He
Wow.
just ran over him for the touchdown.
And to the right.
A 1 yard
Creasy,
TD
1
run.
yard carry for the Louisa touchdown.
6:07 left in the first, guys.
All right.
Call it a 1 yard TD run, but it's actually about 3 inches.
Number 26, Jonathan
All right,
Jarvis.
But you
let's see
say
if
he
he
did
can
some
get
damage. Kicking is going to be number 30,
No.
Carson Lantz holding.
It's number 26. Is
26. Okay.
kicking. Jonathan Jarvis is kicking the extra point. And Lantz is holding.
Yeah, Lance is holding.
Yep. Ball is down.
Kick
Kick
up.
is up. Kick looks good. Kick is perfect.
Extra point
Right.
attempt is good. 6 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score,
Creasy with the
Louisa
1
7,
yard
Mills Godwin
touchdown.
0.
And Lantz with the extra point. The Lions lead 7-0. And they used just about almost exactly half of the first
Yeah,
quarter.
and that's what we talked about, that what Louisa wants to do is ball control. But think about this, guys. That first play, that's a 40-yard gain, and there's a holding penalty, so it ends up being about a 50-yard penalty when you add the gain and you go back. And they overcame that, and then the big fourth down conversion at their own, 20-couple yard line or
Yeah,
whatever
they're on
it
the
was.
26-yard
When
line.
it was
Yeah.
fourth, and it wasn't like it was 4th and 1.
No.
It was 4th and 7 or
5,
8?
4th and 5
Yeah.
or 6. Yep.
And that was a gutsy play call.
Yep.
Yep. Now let's see what Godwin's offense can do when they get back on the field
But they haven't
for
had
the
the ball
first
yet.
time. That's
Yeah.
it for the first time. Yeah.
Number 26, Jonathan Jarvis, set to kick off for
Jarvis is going
Louisa.
to kick off.
Jonathan, Jarvis is a 6'3", 171,
Hunter Clifton at number 7,
senior.
back to return for the
recruited from the soccer team, I'm sure.
Now I gotta feel like this is going to be a pooch kick, guys. Let's just see what he does. The way he's lining up.
Yeah.
Yep.
He called a fair catch.
No, he didn't call a fair catch.
His arms were moving.
33, he's going to run the football. We got a little running room, and Godwin's going to get the ball in excellent field position,
Gosh.
Byron, at the
Yeah.
45-yard line.
Louisa's coaches are saying he did this
did.
with his
I
arms.
thought he called a fair catch.
That's what I thought too.
I absolutely thought he called a fair
Yeah.
catch. Wow. Okay.
All right.
They'll be at their own 44.
Yep, that's where they're going to start at 44.
Well, they still should have had him at about the 35-yard
Right.
line, and they missed a tackle. So good field position for Mills Godwin.
At quarterback for the Eagles, number 5, Luke Roberts. First and 10.
Luke
ball at the
Roberts,
44.
the quarterback. Hands off to number 2, who's going to pick up about 4.
Hand off to number 2, Tino Scavanis.
Poloni in on that stop
44, Mikey
for
Poloni.
Louisa. And we're looking at second down and about
Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Six.
Second down
Second
and
and
6
6.
from the 48.
All right, Mills Godwin got 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right.
Roberts is the quarterback. Roberts is going to throw. Looks downfield. Down the field it goes. Got a man down there. Got his hand on it. Couldn't bring it in. And that was
Passing
Stone
complete.
Gravitt who got his hand on it but couldn't bring it in.
Tell you what, that was a
Aiden
well-thrown
Shaw, the
ball.
coverage
The
for
receiver actually slowed up
Third
just a
and
little
6.
bit. I think if he'd have kept hoofing it, that could have been a dangerous play for the Lions.
Aiden Shaw was back covering for Louisa, but I think you can expect Godwin to air it out with the success Midlothian had in that scrimmage last
Yeah,
week.
that's no surprise.
Roberts put it right on the spot there.
He did that. That was a well-thrown pass. And
All right.
Tavonis back. Cavonis is the running back in the backfield with Roberts this time. He's their leading rusher. Rolling left this
he's
time.
going to run it across midfield, and he's going to be very close to a Godwin first down. Very pins on the spot.
Tackled by number 6, Odin Erickson.
Odin Erickson makes the stop for Louisa. Let's see where they put the ball down.
I think
It
he
is
might be
gonna be close.
maybe a football length short of it. But let's see.
Yeah, I think he's a little short.
Gain of 6 yards.
Nope,
To the
they're
Louisa
moving the chains,
14
Byron.
line.
First down.
It's an Eagles first down.
Okay.
A little late calling there.
All right, the ball is now at Louisa's 46-yard line.
Gives it to Tavonis.
Oh, good defense.
And he got nowhere.
He went nowhere that time.
And off
Big
the
number
Eagles, Bonus,
54
tackled
came
by
in there, and that's
54,
Jameer Ragland.
He stuffed that play, Tommy.
Yep.
And they lost,
Lost 3.
3 yards. Second and 13.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down, 13. Ball at the 49.
All right, so you would fully expect that this will be a passing play. We'll see what happens. All right, got 3 split out to the right side of the offensive set.
He's going to throw it. No, Robertson's going to run it. He's got some running room. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Down to the Louisa 26-yard line. A nice run that time by the Godwin quarterback, Luke Roberts.
Jackson and Tobias Jarvis.
And Baron, that can happen when you go back to pass and start scrambling.
Yep, but there were about 3 missed tackles on that play. Really nice play by the Mills Godwin QB, but not very good tackling on that play.
Tackling high, not low.
First and 10, Godwin from the Louisa 25. Roberts gives the ball off, and he doesn't get anywhere.
Yeah,
Good
Tavonis.
job.
Yep.
Peter Cavanis, the ball carrier,
Cavanis.
by number 8.
Creasy,
Martrell Creasy.
Yeah, Creasy came through that time, shot through and tripped him up.
Erickson was there also.
No gain on the play,
Erickson.
second and 10.
Yep. Second
All
and
right.
10.
Play coming in from the sideline, bringing it in is Camden Lockhart. The name's synonymous with football.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is. And we got a
Penalty marker
penalty.
down to the play.
We got a penalty.
I think illegal substitution.
Yeah, I
Let's
believe
see.
that's what it is. Something happened over on the sideline.
Yeah.
The Godwin sideline.
They're getting a warning.
Yeah.
Sideline warning against Godwin.
All right. Sideline warning is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. No penalty, just a warning. So let's see if Roberts airs it out again this time. Roberts is a junior. Just a junior.
Yeah, they were having a little bit of a battle between him and one of the other players. I'll get his name in a little bit, but they were saying that it's a good battle going on.
Well, Roberts is looking pretty good.
Yep. Rolling
Rolling
left.
out. Going to throw it? Nope, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down around the 23-yard line.
Roberts on the
Odin
keeper.
Erickson, one of the
Odin
men
Erickson on
there.
the tackle.
Odin Erickson is one of Louisa's 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
And he's going to get his name called a
Gain of
lot.
3 yards to the 22
gonna
yard
get
line.
3.
Third down and 7.
And I can tell you this already. You can tell that the Godwin quarterback does not hesitate to stick his foot in the ground and
Right.
turn it up and go with it.
Yep. Going wide right this time is number 7, Noah Wilborn. Cavani's in the backfield with Roberts.
And we got a
And
penalty.
got some-
Marker down prior to this now.
Got some movement on the offensive line, I
False
think.
start against Godwin.
Yep, it's against Godwin. Second and 7 now become, third and 7 is going to become third and 12.
5-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 27-yard line.
Third and 12.
Third down and 12.
I don't see all that hype on the line that we're talking about, though. Do you yet?
Not yet. This is a big defensive play.
50
early in the game.
51's
for
pretty
Louisa.
good height. But, all right, the play clock. Do not have one, I believe.
Yep. Don't
Yeah,
have one.
I don't see one.
Minute and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Louisa. Roberts
Going to keep
keeps
it.
the ball again.
All right.
Got nowhere. Oh,
All right.
a little bit of back and forth going on the sideline.
All right, kind of gave Louisa a little bit of an option look that time, but
Tackle made by number 40, Isaiah Wright.
Godwin's quarterback, Luke Roberts, turned it up pretty quickly, and Louisa was there waiting on him basically for no gain. So a big defensive snap here, guys, for Louisa.
Kane Southworth coming in from the sideline.
It's a fourth down.
4th and 12. I'm surprised they didn't throw it that time.
I'm very
really
surprised.
surprised at that play call.
I really am.
surprised at it.
He looks more comfortable rolling to his left than he does to his right.
I just
for a
thought
right-hander.
sure they were on a 3rd and
Yeah.
12 from the 25-yard line. They'd be throwing it.
They got trips to the right this time. A quick snap.
Yep.
They're not set.
Nope.
Yep.
There's no way they were set.
Penalty markers down.
That's what it is.
False start.
Yep.
Against Godwin.
Godwin moved the ball down the field nicely, but when they got down here inside the 30, they've had all kinds of mistakes.
Now it's going to be 4th and 17.
Fourth down.
And that's the 3rd penalty since they
Yep.
got that first down.
Yep.
Now, this is a critical down, guys, here for Louisa, because if you're Louisa's defense, you cannot let them convert a 4th
Don't
and
give up the big
17.
play.
You can't
Yeah.
let them convert a 4th and 17.
2
You go-
wide outs right, 3 wide outs left.
Yeah, the trip to the left this time. Let's see if he rolls right. Nope, he's going straight back. Looking downfield over
Has
the
a man
middle.
wide open. He dropped it. He had a touchdown for Mills Godwin and dropped the
Pass is
football.
incomplete.
Daquan Anderson, the man there that finally got it out of his way, but that was very, very
Stone
close.
Brevet had a touchdown in his hands and
Oh,
dropped it.
no, guys, we got a personal foul against Louisa.
That's going to be a first down.
That's going to be an automatic first.
Yep.
And I don't know whether it was a late hit, what they felt like was a late hit on the quarterback, I don't know. But I think it was the way he signaled was like a helmet-to-helmet type thing. So that's gosh. Louisa dodged a bullet only because the kid didn't catch the pass, only to turn right around and hand him a first down.
15-yard penalty moves the ball
First
to the
and 10,
17-yard
Godwin from
line.
the Louisa 18-yard line.
And if it was helmet to helmet, he only gets one more penalty, right?
Yeah, he signaled like this, Tommy,
4th and
so
2.
I'm assuming that's what that means. So he kind of put his fist up against the referee, against his head, so I'm thinking that's what he was signaling.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Correction, 1st and 10.
This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. Louisa on top, 7-0.
Cavani's gets it. Cavani's to the outside.
Got
Still.
running room this time, down to the 10.
Yeah. Going to pick up 8.
Cavana's ball carrier, tackle made by number 32,
Aiden
Daquan
Shaw went on
Anderson.
a stop for Louisa. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Each team has had the ball once in the first quarter, and Louisa's on top, 7-0. And Godwin is in the red zone, threatening.
And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Your score, Louisa,
All right.
7, Mills Godwin 0. The Godwin Athletic
right.
Association would like to thank the following corporate sponsors for their support of Godwin Athletics. David
So
Turpin,
far, you'd have to say,
Rick
Byron, this has been a
Hendricks
pretty
Chevrolet,
evenly
Richmond,
played football game.
Nissan
Louisa
Richmond,
moved the
Union
ball
Circle Counseling, Luster
pretty
Fine
aggressively
Jewelry,
down the field,
Sue
converted
Thompson
on that big
Realtor,
4th down, and
Astonishing
they
Detail.
looked like they had
Again,
Godwin
thanks to our
stopped,
corporate
and then
sponsors for supporting
the
Godwin
penalty
Athletics.
gave Godwin a chance.
Well,
Louisa's had 4 plays over 11 yards.
Yep.
well, you think about it. The very first pass that Godwin threw was right off the kid's hands. That was extremely close, and then there on the fourth down play. Had he just caught the ball, that probably would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
He just didn't catch it.
Yep.
So I think if you're Mills Godwin, you're saying we feel like we can pass the ball on him. And it's going to become critical for Louisa as the game wears on. It's going to become critical for them to get some pressure on Godwin's quarterback.
Yep.
But Tommy, to your point, they're rolling him out quite
Right.
a lot.
Yep.
Okay, moving the pocket, so that makes it a little tougher, pressure-wise,
Yeah.
defensively.
And I haven't seen many young quarterbacks that will roll to their left and be comfortable in doing it because you're throwing across your body then.
Yeah, you got to have very, very good mechanics because you got to square your shoulders back up before you throw the ball.
You've seen quarterbacking a lot in your day.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Second down and 4 for Godwin.
Second down and 4 from the 11-yard line to start the second
The
quarter.
11-yard line of Louisa. First play of the second quarter. Lions lead 7-0. Roberts, the quarterback. Man in motion.
Hands
Handoff.
it to
He's got running
Keonis.
room, and he is down inside the 5.
And off to Venus
Down to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Erickson.
He had a
All right.
hole that time, Byron.
Yeah, a little bit of misdirection that time. They motioned a man across the formation to the right.
Gain of 7
And
yards
then
to
handed
the
it
4.
off back going to the left, and it was a
Godwin,
good gain. That's going
first
to
and
set
goal.
up a first and goal
From the
for
4.
Godwin.
First and goal
yeah.
for the 4.
Roberts gets the play, comes in. 11:35 and counting here in the first half. 7-0 Louisa over Mills Godwin. Roberts gives it to the big back up the middle.
And I think he's in for the touchdown. Yep, he's in for the Godwin
And off to
touchdown.
number 2, Tinos Cavanis. 4-yard carry for the
Godwin.
Eagles. Touchdown.
All right.
So with 11:23 in the second quarter, Cavani's
4-yard run.
4-yard TD run.
Fulton Mayors to attempt the extra points. Luke Roberts the holder.
Ball down, kick up.
It looks good.
Looks
it is
good.
good.
Extra point is good. 11:23 remaining in the second quarter. Louisa 7, Bills Godwin 7.
I tell you what, Louisa came within a hair of blocking that.
Yep.
But he got it off, got it up, and it was good. So we're all tied up at 7. Each team's had the ball once. Each team scored
Each
once.
team's had it once.
Who's their extra point man?
Tied at 7.
And Tommy, I'm not sure who that was that kicked for him.
Say again.
I'm not sure who it was.
Mayor, okay.
All right. Godwin getting ready to kick off the Louisa.
Louisa's had some good plays, big plays, but I tell you, it's interesting. You sit there and each team only has one touch of the ball in each quarter.
Yeah.
Number 41,
In this quarter?
Fulton Mayors
That
to
is
kick off for the
unusual.
Eagles.
Yeah.
That's unusual. Yep.
As here Carter, Aiden Shaw back deep for
Big,
the Lions.
big play in that drive is Louisa. Even though the kid dropped the ball, Louisa would have had the ball on turnover on downs, but except for the personal foul,
Yep.
which gave them automatic first down, and they went on to score.
All right.
Carter,
Can't believe
10,
he kicked for
15.
Carter, but he did. And there goes Carter outside. He's at the 40. He's at midfield. He's at the 40, the 30, and he's running out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. I can't believe they kicked the ball to Carter. I can't believe it.
For Louisa.
And I would say that'll be the last time they'll kick it to him.
Yep.
he returned it from about the 10-yard line.
And He's all the way down to the Mills Godwin.
25.
Well, they put the ball
Well,
on the 40.
they put
Evidently,
40.
he stepped to the bounds on the 40.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell
So
you this,
40
guy,
yards.
And I'll tell you this.
52-yard
He
return
took
to the Godwin
a pretty
40-yard
healthy
line, first and
shot
10 for Louisa.
at about the
Yep.
30-yard line, and he bounced off that
Yeah.
thing like
Yeah.
it was
I
nothing.
heard something when
I
he
mean,
did it
that
too.
was- he
They
got-
went bang bang.
I mean, that was a collision, and he just bounced off that thing like, okay, I'm gonna keep going.
All right, 1st and 10 from the Godwin 40 after Carter's long kickoff return.
Tobias Jarvis is out here to the left this time for the Lions.
Wilson in the backfield with Creasy.
A little movement by
Throw
Louisa,
it
but
here, and it's going
Yep.
to be a flag.
Penalty marker down prior to the snap.
yep,
Yep.
Jarvis I think was the man who
False start
stood up too
against
quick.
Louisa.
First game jitters.
5-yard penalty
Yep.
moves the
Yep.
ball back to the Eagles' 45-yard line. First down and 15 for Louisa.
All tied at 7. 11:08 to go in the first half. A big crowd across the way has come down here from Louisa tonight for this ball game. And it's a good crowd over here on the Godwin side, too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot
Good
of
crowd.
people there.
Wilson.
Creasy,
Ball to Creasy. Creasy is
Still
still
going.
going. with the football finally knocked down around the 36-yard line.
Yeah, gets
The Marshall Creasy.
Got 4 of it
carry,
back.
Tripped up by number 4, Jasir Watson for the Eagles.
And we're looking at 2nd and about 11 across the way.
Pick up a 4-yard, second down and 11. Ball at the 41.
coming in for Mills Godwin, number 55, Hayden Cornwell. Creasy and Wilson in the backfield. Louisa's got trips to the left, but I look for Carter to get in motion.
All right. Taking a long time.
Well, 55 has to go back out.
and
Bring in 76, who is Trajan White.
All right.
That's kind of odd. You get to set your offense out there, and then all of a sudden the guy that came in, then they take him back out.
Wilson.
Gives it to
Ball to
Creasy.
Creasy. Creasy had some running room that time. A big hole off the left side of the line.
They got another 8 of it back. So now it's going to be
Creasy
3rd
on the
and
ball.
1.
Mina Cade on the stop for the Eagles.
Lions
Gain of
come up
9
to the line of
yards on the
scrimmage
play.
on a 3rd and
Third
3.
down and 2.
3rd and 3.
I was thinking they might be Baloney, but Baloney's not in there right now.
Wilson in the backfield.
Got a different
Wilson,
running
yep.
back with him.
Wilson's going to keep the ball. Wilson's going to pick up the first down. Down around the 25-yard line. First down, Louisa.
Give him 4.
Levi Wilson on the keeper.
it's interesting
Nick Rillen
to
on
me,
the stop.
Tommy, looking at Mills Godwin's defense. They're playing a 4-man front. Their linebackers are 6 or 7 yards off the ball.
Gain 6 yards
To
to the
me, that's a
26-yard
long way
line.
back.
First and 10 for Louisa.
Looked like more playing contained than it is.
Yeah, it's a defense that you would think, okay, if they're a passing type of a team, but they're a long way off the ball.
Yeah. King Barbers,
Yep.
who was in the backfield
He's a
last
sophomore,
time.
Tommy.
Yeah.
King Barber's a sophomore.
And he's 5'11", 158. Got some speed.
He's still in the backfield with Wilson.
All right, 1st and 10
Man
for
in
the
motion's
Lions.
Carter. Carter's got the football. Carter rolling to his right. Carter's got running room.
Carter's
Carter
gone.
going in for Louisa touchdown.
Wow, that was
26 yards, Tommy.
That was easy.
And up to number
It
1
was.
last year.
It was
Carter
easy, Byron.
into the end zone.
26 yards. Carter.
Penalty on the
running.
play. Holding
Oh no,
against Louisa.
guys,
No.
that it is
Huh?
not going to count.
Not going to count.
Maybe that's why it was so easy.
Let's see what this one is.
It's a holding penalty.
Okay, maybe that was the reason it was so easy. No way, laid a hand on him. 10-yard penalty nullifies the Carter touchdown run.
I'm almost at the point to say, hey, guys, when we give the ball to Carter, don't do anything. Let him do it.
Yeah, because that's
First and 10.
That's two big runs of his that have basically been negated by holding penalties.
Trips to the right. Barber in the backfield with Wilson.
All right. Long count this time.
I think the official hadn't started the play clock even.
Wilson keeps the ball himself. Wilson's got running room. And he's down inside the 20, down to about the 19.
Levi Wilson on the keeper.
He's going to pick up about 7.
Yep. Lou's having a lot of success running the football, Byron.
Well,
a lot
they
of success.
have, and that play right there with Wilson, I mean, after contact, he gained about 4 yards.
Yep.
Well, I say he's not a little guy anyway.
No, he's not. He's not a little guy.
He's 6'1", 189.
Yep. All right, 2nd and 4 across the way for the Lions.
All right, there goes who's on Carter. They switched around that time.
Wilson rolling out to throw, looking downfield, throwing downfield.
Oh,
incomplete.
It was for Carter, and that comes all kinds of things.
Penalty markers on the play.
I think that's going to be pass interference against Godwin.
Carter is slow to get up, guys.
One yellow flag came out, 3 more came.
Yeah, I think that's the penalties against Godwin for the hit on Carter, I think.
He went past the 25.
Louisa's.
All right.
What is this now?
Referees are having a powwow over there across the field.
Somebody said they thought that he went over the line of scrimmage before he threw the ball. I didn't see that.
Let's see what they call. The penalties against Godwin. Penalties against Godwin. Unless we got an offsetting deal.
Dead ball, sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
Right.
So you get the ball down where you get the penalty marched off, and then you just say don't do
marked off from the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Yeah. So it should be
it's going to be half a distance of the goal. They're going to put the ball down on about the.
They're going to be inside the 10-yard line.
It should be at about the 8.
With a 1st and goal.
Louisa fans getting into it now.
It's on the 19. It's going down to about the 11.
Penalty is half the distance.
That's about where it should be.
At the 10. Yep, they'll put it to 10.
Yep.
Actually,
1st and goal from the 10.
Inside the 9.
Yeah, actually, it's about just inside the 9-yard line. That's where it is, guys. Yep.
Creasy's back in the backfield now with Wilson. I think it's Creasy time.
Yep.
This is critical. Louisa cannot squander these opportunities. They have to score points when they get down here in the
The official's still talking to the Louisa coaches, too, about, hey, you can't go past this area.
All right, here we go.
Aiden Shaw was in motion. There he sets. There comes Creasy.
Creasy's
tackle. He's fighting down. He's down there.
He's
in.
Touchdown.
Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Just came in.
Carry for the Louisa touchdown. Penalty markers down.
Let's see what we got here, guys. The flag came in late. Something happened. Looked like in the back of the end zone. And the referee, probably from out near the 20-yard line, threw his flag all the way into the end zone.
Good arm.
He had a good arm.
This might be something to do with the celebration, Baron. What do you think?
After the touchdown. And they'll try the extra point, then they'll take it on the penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, I think it's
After the play,
excessive celebration.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Louisa.
Yeah, that's what it is. Some type of excessive. He called it unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah. Something happened on the celebration after the touchdown that you weren't supposed to.
It was a 10-yard TD run by Creasy. He carried 2 people with him the last 3 or 4 yards.
Number
Came
26,
with
Jonathan Jarvis.
7:35 to
points.
go in the second quarter.
Two of the officials going over and talking to Coach Will Patrick. I think he's kind of saying, hey guys, what was excessive?
That was a 40-yard scoring drive by Louisa. It started on the Mills Godwin 40, and yet it took them almost 5 minutes to get in the end zone because of all the penalties.
Almost 5 minutes.
Yep. All right. Now we're going for the extra point. Now I think he's going to get the penalty on the kickoff.
Yep.
Right.
59 yards for Creasy so far with 2 touchdowns. Jarvis for the extra point try. Ball down, kick up, line drive. Looked good though, no good. Came left.
Is no good.
Came left.
All right, PAT is no good. And the lines go up 13-7.
7:35 to go here in the first half. Louisa 13, Mills Godwin 7.
$7:35 remaining, second
All right.
quarter. Louisa 13, Mills Godwin 7.
Getting ready for the kickoff, and they missed the extra point, Byron, and that's something that rarely happened last year.
Yeah, Louisa was very fortunate last year to have that department. Had a very solid kicking game last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that PAT there was kind of a knuckleball, and we thought it might have gone through, but obviously not so.
All right, Louisa's kicking off from the 25-yard line.
Right, they're gonna take the 15-yard penalty that was
Yep.
after the scoring play is assessed on the kickoff.
15-yard penalty moves the kickoff spot to the 25.
So this, you got to think, is going to set Mills Godwin up with excellent field position.
Louisa has 60 yards in penalties right now.
And we haven't played but about a quarter and a half.
All right, let's see what Jarvis does this time.
Short kick, taken around the 45. He's at the 50. He's in the Louisa territory, down to the Louisa 45-yard line.
Number 22, William Canfield, fields for kickoff for the Eagles.
And Godwin's going to take over an excellent field position. Let's see what he mark it down.
Looks like at the Louisa 45.
Yeah, I think that's where he's going to put it down.
13-7 our score.
Right on the 45.
Friday night football is back, and what a beautiful, beautiful night for a ball game.
Now the ball, first and 10 from the 45.
Roberts hands off to Cavani's. And he spins for about an extra 2.
Yeah.
So he's going to end up with about 6 yards. Not quite. They're going to mark him at 4 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit of arm tackling going on there on the part of Louisa's defense. They made contact with him and could have had him for about a 2-yard gain, but he kept spinning and ended up gaining 4.
And off to number 2, Tino Cavanis. Gain to the 41-yard line. Second down at 6.
All right, Godwin up over the ball. Second down and 6.
Roberts, the quarterback. Looks to the sideline. Now he moves one of his flankers inside.
Go run left.
Yep. Now Roberts is going to keep it. Robertson's got running room. Roberts is inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line.
Luke Roberts on the keeper. Tackle made by Carson
That
Lutz.
time he faked the handoff and kept it himself.
Yeah, Roberts is a very, very capable runner. I've been impressed with him, his running ability so far, and we know he throws the ball well. So he's a nice-looking quarterback.
1st and 10, Godwin on the Louisa 29.
12 yards to the 29 Eagles. First down.
Hand off to the fullback, and he's got yardage. He's down and still going for yardage, close to another Godwin first down.
Lutz on the carry. Carson Lutz with the tackle.
Down for a gain of about.
Gain of 6 yards to the 20.
He got more
Gain
than
of 8
6.
yards.
He got about
21-yard line.
8.
Brings up second down and 2.
2nd and 2.
And right now, Mills Godwin's offensive line is doing a pretty good job.
Yep.
They're taking it to Louisa's front right now and creating some seams.
Defense got to come up big here.
Fullback again, and this time they stop him.
Yep. One of the men there was number 18, and that is Nathan
Erickson.
Davenport.
Erickson was there, number 6, and also Jarvis was there. Well, not Jarvis. 18.
It was
Yep.
18,
18, yep.
Davenport.
Yep.
Yeah, Louisa got some penetration that
Yeah.
Loss
time.
of 3 yards on the play.
The left side of
3rd
their
down
defense.
and 5 across the way. for
Third down
Godwin.
and 5 from the 24.
Big third down play right
Yeah.
here because you know they're going to go.
Yep. This is 4 down
Each
territory
down,
here. Yep. I look for Roberts to air it out.
Somebody has lost their coverage.
Roberts for the keeper. He's got the first down and more. He's down to the Louisa
Roberts
about
on the keeper.
13-yard line. And Roberts
Well-
has proven to be quite a weapon for Godwin.
Driven
Burn.
by number 18, Kevin Dean.
Yeah, that was a quarterback design run all
Right.
the way.
Yep.
There was no fake, nothing to it. Just take it and go.
Down on the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Godwin. 4.5
Gain of
minutes
10
to go here in the
14
first
is the
half.
Eagles.
Louisa
First
up
down.
13-7.
All right, twins on both sides. Flank left, flank right. Cavani's and Roberts. Roberts going to keep it. Cavani's opening the hole for him. That was a
Gotta be
jersey
a
pull.
flag. Yeah, it's a flag.
I think it was a horse collar.
64 is the guy that threw the flag
Luke
on.
Roberts on the keeper. Penalty marker down.
Axel Franco.
I thought it was jersey he had, but I think they're going to get him a horse collar. No,
No.
holding against
Godwin.
Godwin.
Holding
That's
against Godwin.
Yep, holding against Godwin.
a change.
I'm glad I wasn't betting on that call because I sure would have lost my dollar on that one, Tommy.
Well, he reached out there and grabbed, but I don't know that he grabbed something. that
Yeah, I thought he
wasn't
had
supposed
some jersey.
Yeah,
and that's
right.
when the
10 yards
flag
lose the
came
ball
out.
down to 24, first down and
Wasn't
20.
watching the down lineman.
to. All right, first down for Godwin, 1st and 20.
Wilborn comes wide right.
See if he airs it out this time. Yep.
Dropping back.
Roberts looking. Roberts
Got a
going
man
down
over the
field. Got in for a Godwin
Touchdown.
touchdown. Touchdown, Mills Godwin.
Luke Roberts pass complete to number 3, Cade Southworth.
24 yards.
And there's the
24-yard
flag.
completion for the Eagles touchdown.
There's flags in the end
Penalty
zone
marker's
now.
down after the
So
play.
I think it's going to be the same thing on there.
Right. All right, we got a 24-yard touchdown pass
Yep. And who was it to?
to number 3. And that was Kane Southworth.
Southworth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tip-off foul and sportsmanlike conduct against Louisa.
Against Louisa.
That's what he said.
Yep.
Well, what are they doing stepping this thing off? It's not a touchdown?
Got to be a dead.
Penalties against Godwin. Got to
Yeah.
be against
Correction,
Godwin.
penalty is against Godwin.
Right. It's against Godwin.
For the excessive.
Well, they penalized them on the extra point.
Yeah.
They penalized Louisa on the kickoff.
Number 41, Colton Mayers, to attempt the extra points.
41 is the guy, Tommy, kicking for them.
Mayor. He's not down on the list.
No, he isn't. That's his number. His number is 41.
So I wonder if on this, if Louisa had the choice, did they want the penalty assessed on the PAT or on the kickoff?
Well, that's something that I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
But maybe so.
Right.
4:04 to go in the first half. It's all tied at 13.
So basically what you got is a 35-yard PAT.
It's a 35-yard extra point.
Right.
That's what it is.
Down, kick up.
And I think it's no
No
I think
good.
I thought it was wide left. Wide left. The extra point, no good.
4:04 remaining second quarter. Louisa 13, Bills Godwin 13.
Wide left. And we got a 13-13 ball game. And we got 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first half of what has been a very interesting ball game.
Yeah, each team has had the ball twice.
Each team has scored twice.
Each team has scored twice.
It's been an offensive game. And it's taken both teams a while to score, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a defensive, offensive game.
Well, you're right. But I still,
And a penalty.
I still feel like based on what's happening, it's going to come down to which defense can get some stops.
All right, the other thing here is if Louisa had an option that time, maybe they thought, hey, this guy can't make the extra point from that distance. We'll be tied.
For the Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As your corner.
And it worked out good.
It worked out good. He's maybe moving up in the coaching ranks.
And what is not going to happen on this kickoff is they're not going to kick it to Carter.
No, they're not going to kick it to Carter.
They're not going to kick it to Carter.
What we got? 4-4.
Yep, 4-4 to go in the first half.
So this is one of the things where, do you play the game, Tommy, where you switch them right as he's
Yeah.
approaching the ball
Right.
in the back? As far as the word
Watch out for an onside kick here. No. Let it go to bounds. Yep. Take it at the 35.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Yep. Well, let's see. Don's going to get it on the 35. I wonder if he didn't kick the ball out of bounds intentionally.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
I don't think there's any question about it. I think Coach said, kick it to your girlfriend over there in the bleachers.
Louisa ball first and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Of course, you could always take the penalty and make them kick it again.
All right, tie ball game here with just over 4 minutes left in the first half. Each team's had the ball twice, scored twice, so Louisa's setting up at the 35-yard line for their third offensive possession.
Yeah, and Poloni is in the blocking back now. They give it to Creasy. Creasy at the 35, up to the 40. Still on his feet, up to the 45. Close to a first down.
He's a
And off to number 8,
tough
Marshall
runner.
Creasy.
He's a hard runner.
Yeah, Creasy is.
Right
You
step
think how that
first down,
losing
tackle.
backfield is going to be when he got Creasy and Hyder.
They gave him 10.
Yep.
That's the second
8
time
and 10,
tonight,
first
Tommy,
and 10 from
that
45.
I felt like it almost should have had a measurement, and they just
Right.
moved the
They
sticks.
just moved it.
Wilson got
Wilson got
There he goes down the field, and it is incomplete. Intended for Carter. but
Carter.
it's
Pass is
incomplete.
complete.
Yep.
Intended for Desiree Carter. Kane Southward on the coverage.
That ain't pretty well covered.
Had him,
Yeah,
had him-
and kind of underthrown.
had him double covered, and that ball needs to come out a little sooner.
Second down to 10 from the 45.
Second and 10 for the Lions.
Like we said earlier, get it out sooner and just let Carter get to it. Let him adjust to it. All right, clock stopped with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in tonight's first half.
Man in motion. And And Creasy's
There
got the
goes
ball.
Creasy.
There goes Creasy. He's inside the Godwin 40 down to about the 37-yard
Creasy
line.
on the carry.
16 yards on that one.
Louisa's having no problem
Gain
moving
of
the ball
15
through the
to Eagles'
ground.
40-yard line, 1st and 10.
No problem moving the ball on the ground.
50, 60, 76.
Man in
He's
motion.
got 80-some yards now.
Fullback's got the ball.
Fullback,
this time.
there it
Clip
goes.
him.
Oh,
No!
he was close to breaking that.
Yep, Poloni almost put that one in the end zone.
It was the exact same
Right
look
snap to
in
Mikey
the backfield
Poloni.
as the play
18.
before,
Yeah.
but the short snap, and Poloni was off to the races
Yep.
up the middle.
18 yards.
For a nice gain, moves it down to about the 22-yard
Timeout.
line.
All
Godwin.
right, 3:13 to go in the first half. Godwin's going to take a timeout to talk about it.
And this is a good timeout for Godwin.
Yep.
Really is.
Yeah, Louisa's mixing it up good. Now, if Louisa's defense can find to stop Cavani's and Roberts,
Right.
it would look even better.
Well, this has been an all-offensive ball game. It hasn't been much defense.
No.
Nope.
No, each team is able to more or less do what they want, and you got to think that, you know, if you're looking at Godwin when they're on offense, I mean, to me, they can throw the ball anytime they want to throw the ball. They've had a lot of success in that, and I think the only key, Louisa, is they're going to have to somehow figure out how to get some pressure on that quarterback.
And so far, they haven't done that.
No.
Nope. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lions. From the 20.
Gain of 18 on the previous play. 1st down and 10 for Louisa from the 22.
From the 22-yard line.
Carter's over here to the left. 26 been going with him most of the time, but not this time. Yep, well, they're switching around. That's when you need to check off and see over here. Carter's out single coverage. Creasy gets it, but he's
And
bent
they're
right in
ready
the
for
backfield.
Creasy that time. 72 is there
And
to
out
make
to
the
number 8,
stop.
Marshall Creasy. Tackle behind the line by number 72, Nick Carillon.
Nick Krillin was the guy that made the stop for Mills Godwin.
First carry for a loss for Louisa all night.
All right. And
Loss
that's
of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 from the 25.
13.
and that shows what a good timeout that was for Godwin because they made that adjustment. And he probably told them. He said, "Hey,
I was surprised,
number
didn't
8's gonna
see
get it."
Didn't see Carter raise his hand up or something and let him know I got single coverage over here.
All right.
He's coming over to the seam area. Let's see what they do here.
All right. 2nd down and
Now 26 is on him.
2nd and 13 for the Lions at the 25-yard line.
Man in motion's Carter. Carter got the football. Creasy's blocking for him. There goes Carter. Louis a touchdown.
Now I'm looking for flags, guys, because that's the 3rd time he's had a positive.
And the number
Play.
1 is here, Carter.
Touchdown.
I do not see a flag.
Touchdown.
25-yard carry.
25-yard touchdown
25-yard
run.
run by
Yeah.
Carter, and he had Creasy leading the way, Byron, that time.
Yeah.
And that was easy. And we got 2:06 now to go in the first half.
Number 26, Jonathan.
You go
Jarvis
for 2 or you go for the
point.
extra
Going
point
for the
kick?
extra point. They're going for the extra point.
Jarvis.
First and last holding.
Nope, now Jarvis coming off. They're going to go for 2.
Yep, they're going to go for 2. Yep.
Going to have to take a timeout probably.
Yeah. There's no reason if you.
Well, there goes a flag from the end zone.
Well, that's.
I think Godwin called a timeout.
Yep. No, Louisa
Timeout,
called a
Louisa.
timeout.
Timeout, Louisa.
called a timeout.
Okay.
Yep. Louisa called a timeout.
First score of the night. Townsend 10, Norfolk State 0.
Is that
Right.
is that Michael Vick?
Michael Vick's first game, right?
Yep.
All right. 2:06 to go, and the Lions on top. 19-13. Got to go for the 2-point extra point.
That took less than 2 minutes to go down the field to score that time.
A minute and 58 seconds
Yeah.
to be exact.
To be
Tommy.
exact.
Yeah, to be exact.
Oh, Ms. Lancaster. We never did get y'all's prediction on the final score. I gave you mine, 32-13.
Nope.
I got to hold them the rest of the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to hold him.
Yeah, I think it's going to take. I think the winning team is going to have to score in the 30s to win this game. I just feel like both teams are going to score close to 30 points or more.
All right, here we go. Creasy's in the backfield with Wilson. Wilson runs the ball, and he's got a huge hole, and he's got the 2-point extra point.
Number 7, Levi Wilson on the keeper for the 2-point
Wilson
conversion.
for the 2 points.
Now,
and the Lions go up 21-13.
And you think about that play call right there, and you're thinking, all right, Mills Godwin is thinking
second quarter, your score,
Creasy
Louisa,
or
21,
Carter,
Mills
which
Godwin,
one's it going to
13.
be? And it wasn't either one of them.
Right.
So that's a really good play call in my estimation. Good job.
But Louisa has shown, Byron, the whole game they have the ability to run the football.
Yeah.
Oh, no question about it.
Yep. Yep. And on its first 2 drives, Godwin has shown they have the ability to move the football. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this last 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Well, and here's where it's critical. So if we were correct in our assumption that Godwin won the toss and deferred,
Right.
they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Right.
So if this becomes a big possession right here, if Louisa can hold them off the board right here, go into halftime with the lead.
Short kick, and he falls, makes the catch down at the 40-yard line, so Godwin gets excellent field position to start off.
Kickoff fielded by number 4, Jasir Watson for Godwin.
Wow, that was a really short pooch
Yes.
kick.
It was.
That did not go
It
very
was
far.
almost going to come back.
And Byron, that is the problem with the pooch kick. You give the other team
Eagles take over
really
first and
good
10
field
from their own
position.
40.
Yeah, I mean, to our point, he's better off doing just what Mills Godwin did, just kick it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And it's 35 yard
Yeah.
line
Instead of the 40.
instead of the 40. Yep.
All right, Robertson's going to throw, and he throws over here, and he makes
No.
no
Pass is
good.
incomplete.
Ball hit the ground. Ball hit the ground.
Yeah.
Number 3 was the
Well,
intended receiver.
one official comes over.
Coverage by Jaheim Jackson.
No, it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
No, with all this going on, we've only had 4 passes in the game.
Yeah. Now, what's got to happen here is the Louisa defender made a good break on the ball on that play. He's got to be really careful about a little fake to the outside, then the receiver turning it up. Quarterback keeper.
There goes Roberts.
Oh, that's a good hit on him over there.
He picked up about
Goes
6.
Roberts on the keeper. Penalty marker down.
That Creasy over there on defense?
I'll tell you what, he took a good pop over there on the far sideline.
Holding against Godwin.
All right. And now Godwin is digging itself a hole, Byron.
45 yards and penalties for them.
10-yard
For
penalties, the ball
Louisa,
back to the 30-yard
60
line.
yards and penalties.
Second
Been
down
a lot
and
of
20
penalties.
for the
in
Yeah,
this
I was
football
going to say
game.
the referees have been busy.
A lot of penalties.
They've been busy.
I hope they had their shot because their nose is running. Them hankies are coming out.
They're gonna have to get new penalty markers
All right,
at
we
halftime.
got 2nd and about 20.
All right, ball, nose of the football, just
No,
on the 30-yard line.
2nd and 30 is what we got. Passing situation. Let's see if Roberts airs it out.
Yeah, and they got to
Yep.
watch deep
Air it
over the
out.
middle.
Well, he
There
got
goes.
room
He's
to
gonna
run.
it. And he's up to 40, and he's at
goodness.
almost up to midfield.
His
Roberts on the keeper.
own man blocked him out of bounds.
The Louisa defender came up and could have had him stopped for about an 8 or 10
Gain of
yard
17
gain.
yards to the 47-yard line.
He
Third
put
down.
his head down too soon and went right by
And
him.
3.
3rd and 3 for Godwin. Clock running. Minute 20 to go. Roberts going to throw. Now he's going to
Maybe.
run. Now he throws.
Oh, that's a
And it
penalty.
is caught.
That's a penalty.
Roberts pass complete to number 2, Tino Scavanis.
What we got, Byron?
Late hit on the quarterback.
I really cannot believe it was a late hit, and the referee took his flag out and was going to throw it and put it back in his pocket. That's a break for Louisa. I think that, okay, well, he did.
Penalty on the play, holding against Godwin.
We call holding against
Holden
Godwin.
Godwin, yeah. And
Yeah, Louisa,
he might have sold it too much.
Louisa caught a break
Yeah.
because it was a late hit. There wasn't any question about
But
it.
he went over to the official and afterwards and did a flop to say this is what happened.
All right, guys, Louisa's
They dodged a bullet that
Louisa's
time.
getting some breaks here.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it is really, really important with 1 minute and 13 seconds left that they do whatever they got to do to hold Godwin off the board here.
Right, the
Timeout, Godwin.
Eagles going to take a timeout. Jamil Ragland goes out for Louisa as his timeout is called. The official is telling him why it wasn't a penalty.
Well,
And I know the guys are going to believe him, right?
when the Mills Godwin coach looks at that on film, he's not going to be happy.
Well, I would tend to say this. I would tend to say neither coach is very happy with the officiating.
No, I don't think so.
They're almost even in yardage penalty-wise. In
Right.
fact, if one of the penalties for Godwin was half a inch or something down there next to the goal line.
All right, so the line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line.
And the first down marker is down at the 50
Third down and
line.
12 from
Third
the
and
38.
12.
Yeah.
Third and 12.
Yeah.
All right. This is a big down
Yeah,
here.
it is. It is a big,
Big down.
Minute 13 to go in the first half. Louisa on top, 21-13.
Crossing pattern coming over the middle. There, now he fakes, jukes.
All right,
They got him.
all right.
We'll bring up a 4th and 9.
little bit of a kind of a screen pass
Roberts
type of
pass
look.
complete to Tino
4th and
Scavanis.
9.
Gavin
And
Dean
you got
would
a
stop.
timeout.
Timeout, Louisa.
Yeah, I thought Louisa would probably take a timeout. So they have a little time left if Godwin doesn't convert.
All right, exactly 1 minute left. And what was a tremendously fast-moving game
Right,
has
right.
sort of slowed to a crawl here
Right.
in the last couple minutes.
Right. All right. Godwin huddling up over here on the sides, and here we go with this 4th down play.
Sun setting down in the west.
Fourth down and 8. Ball at the 38-yard line.
All right, and if you notice, they got Carter back there playing center field, Dickie.
Yep, yep.
He's,
I think that's a smart move.
yeah, he's a good 15 yards back, just in the middle, just sort of playing center field.
Roberts throwing the ball over here, got his man, got a first down.
Roberts pass complete to number 3, Kane Southworth.
Picked up the first down.
Yep, nice throw that time.
Roberts has been very
And
impressive, Byron.
Louisa 48
Yeah.
for an Eagle.
Very impressive.
First down.
He's done a nice job.
First down.
All
52
right.
seconds to go. First and 10, Godwin on the Louisa 48. Roberts back to throw. Roberts looking. Roberts slips. Roberts breaks tackles. And he throws it, and it's incomplete.
All right.
Broke 2
Pass
tackles.
is incomplete.
Well, But they did a nice job. They had pressure on him. And the good thing is that there was decent coverage downfield. So he didn't have a target to go to right away. And that allowed Louisa to get a little bit of pressure on him.
He's lucky when he slipped a little there, his knee didn't touch.
All right, so that stops the clock with 44 seconds left.
Godwin's got 1 timeout left, I understand, and Louisa 2. Well, Louisa just won.
I think
now.
Louisa's just got one
Louisa
left.
just won now, too, because they just took one a while ago.
All right,
Here
Roberts going to throw. He got a blitz on. Roberts breaks the tackle.
Bounced in. Bounced in.
Good.
Pass incomplete. Intended Camden Lockhart.
I believe number 10 was the guy that almost had him for Louisa.
Jaheim Jackson.
Jaheim Jackson on a
Third
blitz.
down at 10.
And Louisa has done that several times tonight. They've had guys in position, but they're not breaking down enough. They're not under control when they get there. But he did force him up, and he forced a quick throw, and it was into the turf, incomplete.
Yeah, he was blitzing from the left side over here. This time they're about 5 yards off of the.
All right, we got 30 seconds to go in the first half. About 21-13, Louisa lead.
All right, Godwin's got 2 receivers split out to both sides.
Roberts. Gonna throw. Over to the side. He had a man wide open and under.
That was a little bit, I think, of a miscommunication.
Yeah.
And they had a crossing pattern going on. The Louisa player didn't go with the cross.
No, the guy was wide open and he just underthrew him. I mean, he was wide open. If he had got him the ball, he had plenty of running room over there too, down the sideline. 4th down now, 4th and 10.
All right, big play here.
33 seconds to go.
A little confusion.
There's a little confusion on Louisa's defense, too. There's a whistle.
Yeah, I think it took too long with the play, actually.
Let's see what
You going to get a delay again?
No, Louisa took a timeout.
Oh.
Louisa.
And the deal there is Carson Lawrence was sprinting from this side of the field to the other to get in the right defensive position, and I think the Louisa coaching staff saw that and said, no, it's too big of a down. Let's take our timeout and get our defense set.
31 seconds to go in the first half. On a 21-13 Louisa lead.
You know, as many penalties and everything that's been going on, it has been fairly quick game. You're hour into it.
Well, we are hour and 10 minutes into it. And it has been a lot of penalties.
And Byron, I think the center fielders are going to be back there again.
Yeah, and I think
4th and 10 from the
Tommy, the key to this though is they've got to get a little bit of pressure. They can't just let the quarterback. They can't let him, just stand back there. They can't let Luke Roberts just stand back there and pick out a target because he's too good.
Yeah. There he opens up to run.
There you go.
Look at that.
Oh, careful now. Don't pile on.
Luke Roberts on the keeper. Tackled by Mikey Poloni.
Yep.
Poloni made the stop, and I'm going to tell you one thing. That was very close to piling on. I mean, very close. Yes.
Yeah, he was on his way down before he hit the ground totally, so
all right.
I'll give him that one.
Guys, that's a big defensive stand for
Louisa takes over
the
on
Lions.
downs from their own
17
47.
seconds to go in the first half. The Lions on top, 21-13.
And I don't think, Tommy, I think Louisa's probably out of timeouts.
Yeah.
So
Go deep. Let Carter run under it.
Well, they might hand the ball off to Carter.
Well, and that would have been my play call, Dick. You just hand it off to him.
But they're not. They got 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left.
But is that him in the backfield with him?
There's
Wilson.
a flag.
There's a flag.
Wilson, and we got
Before the snap
Penalty marker
procedure.
down prior to the snap. False start against Louisa.
all right. We'll try again with 14 seconds to go in the first half.
And the last thing that you
Penalty
want
was the
to
ball
have
to
happen here,
42,
Dickie, is
first and
you don't want to
15.
throw a lazy pass out toward the sideline here and get
No.
something picked off.
3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Same formation Louisa was in before. Wilson. Gonna throw it. Back to pass. Being rushed. Down
No.
the field it goes. Almost intercepted.
Pass incomplete.
7 seconds to go.
Carson Lawrence coverage by Noah Wilburn.
I would think the Lions would be content just to
Take-
Down at 15.
I
Lift
feel
it.
like
Right.
here you just got to run the ball.
right.
Take a
right,
knee.
Right. Or take a knee.
Um,
Yep. I don't think they're gonna put it up again.
I don't think you want to do that.
Louisa's not completed a pass tonight.
They've had a lot of success running the football.
Yeah. Creasy's back there.
And Midler and Godwin's got all kinds of people in the
Yeah,
defensive
they got
secondary.
defensive guys 20 yards
everywhere.
deep. 2 guys 20 yards deep.
Wilson gonna throw.
Over to Carter.
Carter.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Well, that's the end of the first half. That's the
Pass
end of the
completed
first
at one
half
pass here, Carter.
from Mills Godwin High School tonight. And this,
Out of bounds
Well,
with
wait
the
a
40-yard
minute.
line penalty marker on the play.
it's a penalty marker, so it might not be the end of the first half.
Yeah, we'll see if it's a defensive penalty.
If it's a defensive penalty, it's not the end of the first half. If it's an offensive penalty, it's the end of the first half. And Godwin looks like they're getting ready to head off the field. So I'm thinking it must be a offensive penalty.
Holding
Yep, it's against Louisa.
against Louisa.
That's the end of the first half.
So the play
Penalty
will
is
count.
declined.
There'll be 24-yard pass play. The first.
All right. Maybe it's not the end of the first half.
Yeah, I think that's why they letting them.
Okay, that's the
Why
end
they,
of
that-
the
why,
that's the end of the first half.
that's why they took it, because it didn't matter. We don't want them to have touch it
No,
another time.
we're not-
So we'll give them the 24-yard gain. That's it.
Right.
Yep.
Let's not give them another crack at it.
All right, that's the end of the first half with the score Louisa 21, Mills Godwin 13. What has been an offensive shootout here in the first half.
All right, and we will see.
Tommy's got a little adding to do to get these stats right over there. Yep.
At the half, it's Louisa 21, Mills Godwin 13.
Yep. And
All right.
We invite you to
It's all
stay
y'all's,
right.
fellas.
Time Entertainment, the
All right.
season debut with the Godwin High School Marching Eagles.
the Lions scored first on a 1-yard run by Creasy. Jarvis's PAT. Louisa led 7-0. It was a 79-yard drive. Godwin answered with a 4-yard run by Cavanas. Extra point was good. And the teams were tied at 7-7. That was on the first. That was with 11:23 to go in the second quarter. Louisa scored on a 10-yard Creasy run. Extra point was no good. Led 13-7 with 7:35 to go in the second quarter. Godwin answered with a Roberts to Southworth 24-yard pass. Missed the PAT. We were tied at 13, and Louisa scored on a 25-yard run by Carter. Made a 2-point conversion by Wilson, and on top 21-13.
Yeah, and you know it's kind of like we thought it would be at the beginning of the game, and that is that which defense can come up with stops is really going to be the key. And obviously the game is only half over, and the only reason you play the first half is to get to the second half. But, Louisa's looked very, very efficient on offense. They've run the ball extremely well. They've hurt themselves with penalties, but they've overcome penalties on a couple of their touchdown drives to get it.
Aiden Oakley and Chris
No turnovers in the game
Washington
yet
Eagles were a 14
for
times
either
Commonwealth
team.
of Virginia honor band.
And you expect some penalties in the
Student
first
leadership
game, and there
of the
definitely have been a number of
2025-26 season
them.
is
But I
from Majors, Marianne Serrani
think Louisa
and Sydney
overall,
Bacon.
think he's got to be pretty
Woodward
well
captain
satisfied
Baby Joss.
with the way the first
Brass
half
captain
went
Parker Rich.
as far as what they've
Drum
been
line
able to do
captain
on
Tara
offense.
Evans.
All right, I
Polo
want to
guard
Coach
captains
Jim Coleman
Miriam
get down
Casey
here, and y'all
and
can
Roxanne
converse
Wilhelm.
what happened in the first half.
Piccolo section leader
Hey, Coach.
Percy
Put that on.
Sedentario. Clarinet section leader Evan Jung. Alto sax section leader Clarissa Bush and Anna Barrett. Low sax section leader Ben Wright. Trumpet section leader
All right,
Virginia Clark.
we got Coach
Telephone
Tim
section
Coleman
leader,
joining us here at
Shirley
halftime, and we're
Baritone
going to be
section
anxious
leader,
to get
Jose
his
Hernandez.
observations on
Tuba section leader
the
Cody
first
Hawes.
half. And
Pit section leader
Coach, what
Ellen
you
Osterfeld.
see that you liked and didn't like?
For tonight's performance,
Well, the
marching
biggest,
team will perform
the
their
biggest
show,
thing that I
Rose.
saw that I think Coach Patrick and his staff can take out of the first half, his team responded to some adversity. And I thought that was huge here in the first half. You know, you can say some things happen. As a coach, I've learned a long time ago, I'm not going to say anything about penalties until I can see some film, to see what actually happened. But, and that's the biggest thing that I take from it is how the kids responded. And you know what? It ain't bad when you got a young man like Fats you can hand the ball to that's got some speed.
That's right.
Because it's hard to defend speed.
Right.
And I think that was the biggest difference here in the first half. Godwin has made a few plays. They've got some athletes that can make a play here and there. Louisa's lucky early in the game. They had a chance to score. The kid threw the ball just a little bit behind him. But, Louisa hurt herself with a penalty there in that first drive. It extended the drive on personal fouls. Kids have got to be disciplined. You get in the end zone, you hand the ball to the referee, all this celebration, because we know what that's all about. They see all that stuff on TV,
Right.
and they think they can come out here and carry that over to the high school field. That's one of the points of emphasis that they've really emphasized this year with the Virginia High School League is the excessive celebration and stuff, and they know they're not going to allow it.
Right.
I'll stand down here on the fence, and when the kid scored and spun the ball around, and then some guys are fussing about it. I said, well, you know what? They threw a flag down on the other end for a celebration. Why are they going to throw? You're not going to throw one on this end?
Right.
All
right, so let me ask you this question, Coach.
All
right. When that gets called like that, the excessive
Drum
celebration,
majors, Marianne Serrani and Sydney
does
Bacon.
the
Is your
opposing
band
coach
ready?
have the option of taking it on the PAT versus the kickoff, the 15 yards?
That's a good question. I know
You
that
may now enter the
I know
field in
that
exhibition.
a personal foul is you have an option.
Right.
Excessive celebration is a different type of foul than unsportsmanlike.
Okay.
So to answer your question, I'm not exactly sure if you have that option or not.
All right. Because we noticed that
Right.
On Louisa's, they were kicking off from 15 yards deeper, and when it was called on Mills Godwin, they backed them up on the PAT, which they
Right.
missed.
Right.
So let me ask you this: what did you think in the first drive about Coach Pat's decision on 4th and 8 from his 25 yard? We were surprised.
Well,
it's like it worked out well. It paid off, but I was a little surprised that early in the game that he did it. But hey, he's got confidence in his guys.
And you know what? What you're doing, you're sending a statement to your team. Guys, you know what? I got confidence in y'all. Let's go get it done.
Right.
Now, you know what? Is it a gamble? Sure, it's a gamble. You know what? A lot of people back in the day used to call me a riverboat gambler back in the day because I'd take some chances too. But you know what? That's what high school football is about.
Right.
Because you know what that does? It gives your kids confidence that you believe in them.
Right.
And that's huge at this level.
Right.
And we all know how kids are. They respond to positive reinforcement.
Right.
And that's what you're giving a positive reinforcement, guys. I believe in y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what, I was surprised just like y'all. I thought for sure he was going to punt it out of there,
Yeah.
but he sure went for it.
Well, I tell you what, we really felt like that Carter was going to get some carries tonight. But boy, I tell you what, a couple of those sweeps that he ran, he just didn't. He didn't even get touched.
No,
he just runs right around him and he's gone.
And that's what speed does.
Yeah.
A couple times, those kids, when he had the football, when he first got the football in his hands, they had angles. But his speed took those angles away real quick.
Right.
And that's what speed does. Right. And you know what? Let's face it. When they get another one back that's got some speed, they're going to be even more dangerous.
Right.
And so, you know, I'm anxious to see how they do when they get Savion back. But you know what? Tonight is about tonight. And tonight is, I mean, it's still a football game out here.
Absolutely.
And you know what? They got to come out and play. But I think Coach Patrick and the staff has to be positive about how these guys have responded. There's been some adversity on that field. Mm-hmm. Whether it's self-imposed, whatever, but there's been adversity, and I've been that to me as a coach tells me a lot. You know what? They didn't hang their head. They didn't say, oh, well, you know what, it's over. They responded.
Right.
And that's the difference in your good teams and your great teams.
Right.
Great teams respond to adversity.
Well, I was very impressed when Louisa scored their 2-point conversion after their third touchdown.
Right.
Mills Godwin took the timeout, and you know they're standing over it going, okay, you got to find number 1 and you got to find number 8. And Coach Pat calls
who took it in?
Wilson.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's just a good play call.
Yeah, and you know what? It's sort of like, you know, you got to pick your poison and what are you going to try to stop, because Louisa has some athletes. You know, from like you said, from Levi right on down the line, they've got kids that you have to defend. You're not going to go into a game preparing defensively to stop one guy. Not on this team.
All right, let's get a little bit going here for Mills Godwin. 17 rushes, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cavani's had 36 of them and 73 of them to Roberts. Roberts has really been running the ball good. And all. For them on passing, Roberts is 3 of 6 for 30 yards and a touchdown. For Louisa, Creasy, or what do you call him, Coach?
Huh?
What do you call Creasy?
No, that's one I call Fats.
Yeah.
No, that's the receiver.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's
That's
Carter.
Carter,
Okay.
yeah. Carter
Right.
goes by Fats.
I told him before the game started I thought that Creasy would get the bulk of the ball handling tonight, and he has right now 10 carries for 83 yards. Louisa Wilson has 5 for 32, Carter 2 for 51, Poloni 2 for 29, 185 yards on the ground for Louisa. They let that last pass count, 24 yards for Wilson. That gives 209 total offense for Louisa to 139 for Mills Godwin. Tight game.
Yeah. And, you know, I think the second half Louisa got who got the first half kickoff?
Louisa got the kickoff, so Godwin's should be receiving the second half kickoff.
Okay, so they deferred. So, you know what? That first series is always huge when you come out. You know, the big thing that I always like to think that I could hang my hat on back in the time. You know what? You go in at halftime, it's 21-13. You say, oh, well, we won in the game. Yeah, you are. But you still better be able to make some adjustments. Even though you're winning, you better make adjustments, because if they come out and do this, we got to do that. And that's the difference in, you know, your good coaching staffs and ones that aren't so good. You know, they don't just go in there and say, oh, we win in the game, everything's great. No, it didn't. What are you going to do when you know that the opponent is in there changing things? You know, they're in there trying to figure out what we got to do to stop them. Well, when they figure that out, then what are you going to do to counter that? I think that's the sign of what a good coach does.
And Dickey brought up the fact that when Mills Godwin had the ball with less than 2 minutes left in the first half, this is the key here, because they're going to get it at the second half.
Absolutely.
You got to stop them here. And actually, Mills Godwin kind of self-destructed. They had a couple of penalties on them then.
Right.
But still, Louisa got the ball back, and they almost gave it away then too. Short pass, but it's been might be a game of who's got the ball last.
It could very well be. I think what's going to come down to is how huge that 2-point conversion was. And I think, you know, being up by 8, you know, if that forces their hand, you know, you don't just kick it thing. You might have to try to go for 2. So you're forcing their hand. And I think that's going to be – but the second half, I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a good second half. And I think that You know, Louisa's got to come out and try to get a 3 and out. If they can get a 3 and out and get the ball back and go down and score, you know, we always talk in football about taking the will to win from somebody. And you know, you get the 3 and out and you can go down and score. Now when that Mills Godwin team looks up at that scoreboard and sees that they're down by 2 scores, it makes it a little bit harder to come back. Yep.
I don't know where your seat is, where you're sitting, Coach, but Byron and I, on one of Louisa's, like the kickoff after the touchdown for Louisa, it looked like the guy from Mills Godwin went like this, like he was calling a fair catch on it. And then he got it and ran and got about 10, 11 more yards.
You're talking about the one right down here on his side, on his sideline. I thought he put his hand up to signal fair catch.
That's what it looked like.
You know, again, until you see film, you know, you really can't say this, that, or other what the officials called or didn't call. But I think the second half is going to be interested, and Louisa's got to come out and set the tone on defense. If they could get a 3 and out, huge. But Mills Godwin has got some kids that can make a few plays for you.
Yeah.
If we get a 3 and out and then get the ball and grind it downfield.
Right.
And all, and take time off the clock and everything too. And I tell you, Roberts and Cavani's, they've been the workhorses. And the quarterback, Roberts, he took a shot over here that could have been a penalty on Louisa on that.
I know, he did. But, you know, if you look at the way the game started, you know, Louisa had that long drive, and then they came back. Mills Godwin came back with a long drive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't 2 possessions there, one by each side, scores, you know, a tie ball game, and you're into the second quarter, you know. And possessions was, you know, you look at that and you say, man, there's going to be some limited possessions in this ball game tonight. Better take advantage of the ones that we got.
All right. Thank you, Coach, for coming by.
Appreciate
it.
Be
seeing you all year long, I'm sure.
I know. I enjoy it. Always enjoy you guys, man. Y'all do a great job.
Thank you.
I enjoy the opportunity to come up here and share with you.
Appreciate it, Tim.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and Dickie, going to get you to kind of recap the scoring for everybody. So you'll know what's happening. Recap the scoring.
I did. I've already recapped the scoring, Tommy. I recapped the scoring when you were doing them stats.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Halftime is just about over.
Yep. The van has gone off the field. We're waiting for the football teams to come back on. It's still got 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes to go to start the third quarter. And I think the real key to this ball game is if Louisa can stop Godwin and then get the ball back and go down and score, I think it's the ball game. Louisa might begin to control the football game. But if Godwin scores, look out.
Yeah, exactly right. And it's going to be interesting to me to see offensively what Godwin comes out, and you're going to be able to tell pretty quickly, you know, what their approach is going to be to it. And they've had a little bit of success running the ball, but that's mainly been with the quarterback for Godwin running the ball, Luke Roberts. But they had some success early on, first quarter passing the game. Missed a couple of open receivers. Well, didn't miss them. They just didn't catch the ball.
Right.
But I look for them to maybe go back and maybe shorten up some of their pass routes a little bit. And, Tommy, to your point, maybe try to hit some crossing routes over the middle. So it's going to be interesting to see, and we should be able to tell pretty quickly what they've decided to do as far as their offensive approach.
Yep.
You know, looking at this field, and I know they're in proximity to each other, but looks like Midlothian's field to me. What do you think, Dick?
No.
You've been there a couple times.
No.
Somebody that we went and saw game was very much, the whole field set up everything. Of course, all of them are pretty similar.
Midlothian's field is not like this because we went to the scrimmage
last week.
That field is not like this. Nope. This is the first time I've ever been to a football game at Mills Godwin. First time.
Okay.
And I have been over there to the baseball field, but I've never been to a football game here before. But I'll tell you, one thing I'm impressed about at Mills Godwin is they got a lot of fans here tonight.
Yeah, they got They got a
lot of fans here tonight.
They got a lot of students here,
Right.
and they're all right down here below us, and they're making a racket.
And I mean, we at Louisa a lot of times will bring more fans across the way than the home team's got. But Godwin, I'm really impressed with the crowd that Godwin's got.
Yeah, I don't know what, Tommy, I don't know what the theme is, but I saw a lot of Hawaiian shirts with the student section down there. So,
Well, in Hawaiian, what aloha means hello or goodbye, right? So
that's right. Hello or goodbye. It sure does. So, Dickie, if you're Louisa, offensively, I don't think you want to change anything.
No,
I think you want to just keep doing what you're doing.
No.
Until they
Just keep
stop.
what you're doing if you're Louisa. Just be patient and don't make any mistakes.
yeah.
Yep.
To me, one thing Louisa's got to do, they got to tackle lower. They're tackling up high, and they're getting by and getting extra yardage. You got to get them around the knees or below and bring them down and keep them from getting that extra step or two.
And several times the defender came up so fast that one little juke and the ball carrier got right by him. It's not that they weren't in position, they just didn't break down when they got there.
Well, the one thing I think we all three would have agreed on when we came down here, and I think everybody still feels the same way, we felt like Louisa could score against anybody. We questioned what the defense can do, and the defense is where they've had the problems tonight.
Right. And I feel pretty certain that was what they really emphasized in that locker room at halftime, that, hey, this is what we got to do defensively. This is what we think they're going to do, and we got to step up and stop them.
All right, we got about a minute and a half to go. We're going to start the second half here from Mills Godwin High School on a beautiful Thursday night football. The rest of our football this year should be Friday night unless there's something happens and game gets postponed or something. It should be all Friday night football from here on.
All right. Here's kind of an oddity just bore upon me here, in that in number of plays from scrimmage, Mills Godwin has got by my count 23. Louisa's got by my count 24.
Yeah, that shows you how even the ball game's been. Too.
Yeah.
Yep. Even the ball game has been. Yep. All right, we're just about ready for the second half kickoff.
Next week, Louisa is at home against Cortland.
Yep.
They don't bring the blue field with them. So.
J.C. Hall's Cortland Cougars will play the Massaponics on tomorrow night. Cortland Massaponics will be playing at Cortland. Louvain and Spotsylvania will be playing at Spotsylvania. I'm kind of anxious to go see that ball game. I want to see how much better. I understand Louvain thinks they're pretty good this year. They've won 2 straight JV championships, so we'll see. And Spotsylvania has Lunsford, the King George coach, is there at Spotsylvania, and I know Spotsylvania is going to get better.
Right.
Vern Lunsford's there coaching. All right, here we go for the start of the second half. Louisa getting ready to kick off, and Mills Godwin getting ready to receive. Referees standing at the 40-yard line. We're waiting for the two teams to send their kickoff teams out there, and here come the Lions out on the field.
Irby, another interesting thing here, for Mills Godwin, 3 people have touched the ball.
Yep.
For Louisa, 5
Right.
is all that's touched it. So,
Right.
so the statistics may not be as hard to keep track of tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so this is interesting because it looks to me like Carter is going to kick off.
Yeah.
It's going to be a different kick this
For
time.
Louisa.
I think he's going to try to kick it
So he's going to kick the ball
Number 1 this
further
year,
down
Carter.
the field.
To kick off for Louisa.
deep. Yep. Here we go. And he kicked it. And it's going down on around the
18.
yard line. That's where Godwin returns it across the 35 up to the 39. And Godwin's got good field position again, Barron, to start the second half.
That was number 12.
Number 12, Tucker Clifton on the return.
Tucker
Tackled by
Clifton.
number 12, Carson Lutz.
Well, he definitely kicked it further, but he kicked it down the middle of the field.
Right. And it wasn't a high kick either.
No, and I'm
more of a
not-
line drive kick. All right, let's see where they put the ball down at. They're going to put it down to
37.
37.
19 yards on the return to the 37-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles.
All right, so let's see what it seems like Mills Godwin is going to try to get established here as we open the second half. Louisa up 21-13 as we start the second half. First possession, and it's a run and play, and he
goes
is
nowhere.
stuffed.
He is stuffed.
And off to number 2.
That Jamar Ragland?
Yep.
Tackled by Axel Franco.
Well, actual Franco.
Yeah, number 64, Franco.
I think Ragland had him before Franco.
Yep, that's what I thought too.
Yep. Second and 13 across the way.
Loss of 3 yards, second down and 13.
And if
from
Louisa
the
defense
34.
comes out and stops them here, Byron, I think the Lions have got a chance then to take control of this football game.
Yeah.
This is a big first series for Mills Godwin
All right.
and Louisa.
Going to have trips to the left.
It looks like they're going to air it out this time.
I'm looking for Roberts to keep it.
You're right, Tommy. You made a good call.
Yeah.
He kept it, and he got out close to the 40.
Luke Roberts on the keeper, tackled by Odin Erickson.
He gets,
Erickson makes the stop. A linebacker
he
for
gets
Louisa.
3.
And now we're looking at a third
Gain of 4 yards to the
10.
38,
A
brings up
definite
third down
passing
and 9 for the
situation.
Eagles.
Third and 10.
Till they can stop Roberts and Cavonis, I'm going to keep giving it to them.
Creasy.
All right, you gotta feel like this is going to be, the ball's going to be in the air on this play.
Yep. He's going to throw
Across
it.
across the middle.
As is. He's open for a Godwin first down.
Fumble!
Oh! And now they may not have the first down.
They don't have the first down
Nope.
now.
No.
They had the first down by about
Luke Roberts pass
5 or
complete
6
to number
yards,
7,
but when
Will
they
Auburn.
fumbled the ball went backwards, and
Fumble on
Godwin
the play,
recovered it,
recovered
but
at
they're
the
short of the first down.
45-yard line.
And we're looking at a 4th and
Gain of 7 yards, fourth down and 2.
4th and 2.
And Tommy, that's what we mentioned at halftime. That was a kind of just a drag pattern across the middle, and he waited until it cleared and hit him in stride. So, all right.
This is a big play here. This is a big play in this football game.
All right,
4th
offense
and
in
2.
tight.
Hands the ball off, and he doesn't get it. He's stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
No, he didn't make it.
He is stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
And don't get too happy, fellas, out there. You did good.
Erickson.
Erickson again on a stop for Louisa. And Byron, I am surprised that Roberts didn't run the football.
Yeah,
that time.
that was a very interesting play call. The offense
Gain of
was,
1 yard.
everybody
short of
was
the line
in
of
very,
game.
very
Louisa
tight.
takes over on
Yeah,
downs
he just turned around, handed.
from the
Yeah.
number
Right.
46.
Yep.
Wow.
They had 2 guys in the backfield behind him, and just ran a inside tackle play there, and Louisa was waiting for it. I would have thought Roberts would have had the ball in his hand.
All right, so here's a golden opportunity for Louisa now as they take over for their first possession in the second half, and they are taking over at Mills Godwin's 46-yard line.
Yep.
Be methodical here.
Wilson gives the ball off to Creasy. There goes Creasy, and he's down close to a Louisa first down. Gain of 9.
Marshall Creasy on the carry, tackled by number 26, Braylon Miller-Powell.
I think all Louisa's got to do here is just hammer it. Don't get fancy, just run it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Run it right down the throat.
And guys, let's give credit
Gain
where
of 9
credit
yards
is
to
due
the
here. You don't
37,
rush the
second down
ball
and
for
1.
almost 200 yards and a half without your offensive line doing a good job.
That's right. That's right. Yep, no question about it. Wilson, Creasy in the backfield with him. Wilson's going to roll out and throw. Throws the ball, got a man wide open over there and hits him. He was wide open. And that was
Number 11,
Pass complete to
Ty
Ty
Tyson.
Ty Tyson.
6'3", 176 senior.
And how much yardage did you get on that one?
Got about,
All
Gain of
right,
8 to
so
the
we got
29-yard line,
the
first and 10 for
we got,
Louisa.
we got 8 yards
Yep.
on that.
Lions have a 1st and 10 from the Godwin 29.
And that's what you can do when it's 2nd and 1, guys. You can turn the page a little bit in that playbook, and you can go take a chance on throwing it. And if it's incomplete, you can come back and run the ball on 3rd down.
Wilson hands the ball off to Creasy again. This time he's stopped.
He had a little slow development on the handoff that
Yep,
time.
stopped right at the line of
Marshall
scrimmage.
Creasy, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 33,
No gain.
Braxton Purcell.
2nd and 10.
And that is one of the very, very
No
few
gain on the play,
times
2nd and
where
10.
they have not gained positive yards running the ball.
Yep,
Right.
sure is. 2nd
They
and
had
10.
one other situation.
Yep.
2nd down 10 for the Lions. They lead this one 21-13. 8:12 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Carter's going to go in motion and get this one. He's in the flank to the left. There he goes in motion. And they don't give it to him. Oh, Wilson keeps it.
Ooh, man. He took a pop-up in there,
Yep.
I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Levi Wilson on the keeper.
Everybody
Picked up
thought
by
what you
number 4,
thought, Tommy,
Jasir
that Carter
Watson.
was going to get the ball, but he
Yep.
didn't. Wilson kept it and gained
He gained about 5-6 yards.
Yep.
Gain of 5 yards to the 24. It's 3rd down
And
and
Dickey,
5.
one of
3rd and about 6.
the old Louisa football players is on the sideline over here. Travis Elmo Daniel.
All right, line of scrimmage is the 24-yard line, 3rd and 5 for the Lions.
There goes Creasy, and he is
He got
Close
most
to
of
the
it.
first down.
He's right down at it. He might be just a half yard
Marshall
short.
Creasy on the carry.
Let's see where they mark it.
Braxton Purcell on the stop.
Purcell made the stop.
They could say in 4th, they're not going to give him.
4th
Gain of
and
4
1.
yards. It's 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
All right, line of scrimmage is right on the 20-yard line.
Where's Poloni?
And this is a big play here, Byron.
Yes, it
This
is.
is a huge play.
Poloni in there?
6:45 to go. I think it's going to be Wilson or Creasy that's going to keep the football. Here we go.
Trying to pull him off sides, actually.
There goes Creasy, and they stopped him.
Nope.
They stopped him.
So-
Godwin rose to the occasion
And
on
off for
defense.
Marshall
Made the
Creasy.
stop.
Tripped up by number 4, Jasir Watson.
And both teams have done, they're mirroring each other right now.
Yeah.
Everything they do is like looking in the mirror.
Yes, Louisa had a chance to take a 2-score lead, and Godwin on a 4th and 1 play makes a big defensive stop and takes over the football on the
Loss of 2 on the play. Eagles take over on downs.
Yeah,
22-yard line.
they had good penetration initially, and he got stopped, and then he tried to go laterally, and too much pursuit by the Godwin defense. So turnover on downs for the Lions.
Roberts going to put it in the air this time?
Nope, we got a penalty.
Yep.
Penalty markers down prior to the snap.
Usually,
False start
yep.
against Godwin.
I'll tell you one thing, both of these teams are shooting this up in the foot with these penalties.
Yeah.
I'm sure neither coach is happy.
5-yard penalty moves the ball
With the
back
amount
to
of
the
penalties.
17. First down
But
and
you
15
heard
for
what
the
Tim
Eagles.
said. I'm not going to get mad till I look at the film.
That's right. I can understand that. Yep. I think he's exactly right. Exactly right. And this is not a one-sided penalty game. It's
No.
both
No.
sides are getting the yards.
Equal opportunity defenders. Let's see if he goes in the air. Yep, drops back, looking to the sidelines. Got Southworth over here. He's fighting for yardage.
He's down on about the 25-yard line. He got back the
Robert
penalty
Bassett
yardage,
leads
plus
number
about
3,
3
Gabe
more.
Southworth.
Gain of
Yeah.
8.
Tackled by number 10, Jaheim Jackson.
Got 4.
And we'll be looking at 2nd and 7 across the way. Ball resting right on the 25-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. Second down and 7 from the 25.
Godwin up to the line of scrimmage. Roberts, quarterback the whole game for Godwin. Man in motion. Roberts back to pass, looking downfield. Now he's going to got all kinds of running room, and he throws it. And he's got his man open for a first down.
Roberts pass complete to number 1, Stone Rabbit. Penalty marker on the play.
I think he went past the line of scrimmage.
I think so too, Tommy. I
Yep.
believe he went past the line of scrimmage. I believe that's what he did.
Yep. Well, they said holding.
Yep.
And I tell you what, I know he passed the ball, but he could have run that ball for
Yeah.
15 yards. He had
better believe it.
he had a lot of green in front of him.
I was shocked when he threw it, Baron, because he
Yeah.
had all kinds of running room. All kinds of running room.
10-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 15.
I thought that was
Second
the
down,
penalty.
17
That he
for
threw
the
the ball
Eagles.
past the line of scrimmage, but
Yep.
holding is what they call it.
All right. So Louisa has got to take advantage of the fact that Mills Godwin, right now, they can't get out of their own way as far as these penalties.
Right.
Every time they have a positive play, they get backed up. And Louisa's got to take advantage of this. So,
2nd and 17.
2nd and 17. Line of scrimmage now is the ball's back at the 15-yard line.
Roberts. Back
Dropping
to throw. Looking downfield. He is. If he caught that, he made
Yep.
a great catch.
Southward.
He made a great catch.
Luke Roberts pass
He
complete
made
to
a
number
great
3,
catch.
Kane
Kane
Southworth.
Southworth went up there and got that football.
Yeah.
A great catch because he was well covered, and Roberts threw a nice pass too. Put it right on the money. Now what we got?
Somebody hurt on the sideline.
Is it a Louisa player who's hurt? Let's see. It's a Louisa player who's down over on the sidelines, Tommy. I don't know who it is, but it's a Louisa player down. All right, that was a great catch, Baron.
Well, it was a great throw and
Yeah.
a great catch.
Right.
I mean, he was like you said. It wasn't like he wasn't covered.
Nope.
Double team.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he had to drop that thing into a bucket. I mean, he threw a great pass.
Well, Dick, as you said in some of your scouting, the defensive secondary is a little bit porous at times.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of yards to Midlothian passing the football. Like I said, some of that was not the first team, but they got up a lot of yards.
Jaheim Jackson, that's who it is.
Yep. At least he's up. He's up and looks like he's going to walk off the field under his own power, which is good to see.
Yep.
It is good to see. Yes. Yep.
Coach Carter.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering the way that play ended. If it's just basically he just got the wind
Yeah.
knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Okay, because he doesn't seem to be limping or holding anything. So I'm just thinking he maybe just lost his wind there. And hopefully in a couple of plays he'll be all right and back in the ball game.
Yeah. Eldon Hepler in for him, looks like.
Aiden
now.
Hepler.
Aiden Hepler. They got.
I know him well.
There you go.
He played Little League Baseball for me, and he is a great kid.
They did an L instead of an I in the program.
Aiden Hepler. And he's quick. He is quick.
All right, so that last play moves the line of scrimmage out to the 45-yard
The Eagles
line.
at the 30-yard pass play.
That
from
was
the
a
45.
30-yard pass play. First and 10 for Mills Godwin.
And they pick up 5 yards on the ground, Byron.
Yep, and they're
Here's
slipping.
Demonis on the carry.
They're slipping a lot of tackles.
Tackled by number 18, Kevin Dean.
Odin Erickson limping a little,
Gain of
Dickie,
5
after
yards,
he
second
got up
down
from
and
that
5
tackle.
From the 50.
All right. 5-yard gain up to the 50. Ball right at midfield.
440, 410.
Yep, 410. Roberts They want to throw it down there again. Got a man open. He's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Mills Godwin.
Luke Roberts pass complete to number 1. Stone grab it. 50 yards for the Eagles. Touchdown.
50 yards, Barry.
Yep. And who was it that got it?
It was
Southworth 3?
It was number 1, Stone Gravitt.
Stone Gravitt. Got to add him to the list here.
Roberts to Gavitt, Barry.
Yeah.
All right, they're going to go for 2. Or they're going to kick it.
They're going to kick it.
Maybe.
I'm told it was Meyer who's doing the kicking. He's not on the program, so that's all we know.
21-19.
High,
Down, kick is up.
Extra point
and
attempt
it
is no
got
good.
blocked.
No
Got
good.
3:58
blocked.
remaining, third quarter.
Blocked,
Louisa
I think.
21, Mills
Yep.
Godwin 19.
All right, the PAT is no good. And we got 3:58 to go in the third quarter. And the score is Louisa 21 and Mills Godwin 19. We got ourselves a football game, the first game of the season.
Yeah.
This is anybody's ball game right now with 3:58 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't think that many people would have thought when Louisa had the ball and had a 4th and 1 that they would have been unable to convert that.
Right. Right.
And you got to figure they're at the 20-yard line, so they convert that. They're in the red zone, and as we talk, this is just how quickly things can swing. Things can change because you're thinking, all right, Louisa's got a chance to go up 2 scores. And now it's
Number 41, Colton Mayers to kick off for the Eagles.
2 scores lead would change everything. But that didn't happen. They bounce it down there. And up Carter's got it. And he's not going anywhere this time. They bring him down on the 25-yard line. And you can feel Mo is moving on this side of the field, Byron.
And
Godwin is playing with a lot of enthusiasm.
And it is extremely important that Louisa is able to move this football on this drive.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
because if they're unable to move this ball and turn it back over on downs, I think, to your point, I think momentum is
Louisa takes over,
over here wearing a red jersey.
First and
Yep.
10.
You know what? I'd say I got word Mo was on the other sideline, but the other Mo came over to this sideline now.
All right. Louisa's going to set up shop and start this drive at their own 26-yard line.
As a
reverse.
double handoff, and he's
He's
gone.
gone. Bye-bye.
50, 40, 30, 25, 20.
Keep
15,
running.
10, 5. Touchdown, Louisa.
And up to number 1, Donazir Carter.
Carter took the handoff, took it to the house.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
74-yard carry.
minute. Wait a minute.
Louisa touchdown.
Wait a minute.
Penalty markers
He-
marked down.
He put the ball up in the air, showing like I got it, and they're going to get him for excessive,
They're going to get him for unsportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's going to – golly.
And they're going to mark it where it happened?
Yep. They're going to mark it from where it happened. They're going to mark it from where it happened.
Someone mentioned to me the past week, I guess, that I believe September 1st is Ms. Fisher's birthday, Coach Fisher's mother. And if that be the case, happy birthday, Ms. Fisher.
Yes. Happy birthday. Baron, that is one thing that when Coach Coleman came up here at halftime, remember he told us that is one thing the Virginia High School League is stressing this year is that.
Right.
And you can see that it's very evident tonight. Very evident.
There's a whole lot of discussion going on right here amongst the
Officials.
referees.
Yeah.
The flag is down at about the 14-yard line.
Well, there's one back here at the 31, too.
There is, right. There is one at the 31, so.
I'm thinking the play is going to count.
I don't think
You don't
so.
think so?
I don't know that it is.
I don't think the play's going to count. Because that celebration happened outside the end zone. It didn't happen in the end zone. All right, we're going to find out. They're having a long discussion about it, too. A long discussion.
So it was a 74-yard touchdown run.
Right.
By Carter.
Right.
And we are waiting to see what the verdict is going to be on that, as far as, is it a touchdown, and if not, where will the ball be?
Well, let's see what it looks like to me. They should know whether it's going to be a touchdown or whether the penalty is going to be from where it happened. It happened outside the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's
It
no
happened
question.
about the 15.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's going to be a touchdown.
They're pointing down at the 35, no 30. But now one of the officials is going back to about the 15. That's
I think
the
that's where
inside.
the penalty is going.
No, well, if he got the ball,
he's
so
got
if
the
that's
ball.
the
They're
case,
saying the
it's going to be a
touchdown's gonna count.
touchdown. And what to do with the?
It's going to be a touchdown.
So he's going down there at the
Well, he's at the
extra point spot.
right.
Yeah.
The
Touchdown is good. The
stands.
touchdown is good.
Personal foul.
It ain't a personal foul.
Both of them got unsportsmanlike conduct. They did on both teams.
I don't know what they call that. That's what they call, but something must have happened we didn't see.
Sportsmanlike conduct penalty against Louisa.
Okay. The penalty is against Louisa for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's the 15-yard penalty, but the touchdown counts.
They may set and dodge a bullet again, Byron.
Yep.
And that
Exactly
run for Carter
Penalty
was how
marked off
long?
on the conversion attempt.
How long was the run, Tommy?
76 yards?
74.
74 yards,
Yeah,
I mean, 74. That's what I had written down.
I'm going to tell you one thing. It's a long extra point.
Yeah, this
Number
is
26, Jonathan Jarvis, to attempt the extra points.
so this basically a 35-yard.
Jonathan Jarvis is going to try a 35-yard extra point.
3:37 to go, third quarter.
Right.
There's still discussion going on between the referees and Coach Patrick on the far sideline.
All right.
All right, so the score right now is 27-19 in favor of Louisa. And after the 15-yard penalty on the touchdown, they are attempting the PAT from the 25-yard line, so it'll make it basically a 35-yard PAT.
It's a big extra point. You lined it. It's good.
Oh!
It's good. It's good.
Yep,
He
it
lined
fell over
He
that
lined
way.
it through that.
Woo!
Oh, my goodness.
28-17.
3:37 remaining
lined
third
it
quarter.
through that.
Louisa 28.
28-19.
19.
That was a huge extra point. Because
Wow.
now they got a 9-point lead instead of an 8-point.
It's a two-score game.
Right, now it's a 2-score game.
It flipped around the crossbar.
Right.
It
Line-
looked like it was going to come back out, but then
Right.
it flipped the other way.
Wow.
And the kick never got up in the air. It was a line drive kick.
Yeah.
But he made it from 35 yards out. A huge extra point by Jarvis.
I'm glad that somebody went and put that Vaseline along that goal post there, Tommy.
Woo, yep,
Let that ball slide over there.
yep. I tell you what, this game has got things I've never seen before. But the biggest thing is they all better had settled down.
Tommy, the
Number
Godwin.
1 Nazir Carter set to kick off for Louisa. Cole Wilburn, Kevin Clifton to receive.
Kick it deep.
Good. Good hit. That's a block in
Had
the
the
back.
block in the back. Yep.
Definitely a block in the back, but there's no flag.
Cole Wilburn on the return.
Gets out near the 30.
Now we got some extracurricular activity over on the sideline.
All the
No
flags,
flag, no-
all the flags that have been thrown, and right there in front of them, there's a block in the back. That doesn't get called. Well, all right.
I'm not. This is one time I'm not going to disagree with y'all on that because all three of us saw it.
Yeah.
All three of us saw it, but no referee saw it.
All right. So the
33
20
yards
yards on the return
Yeah.
to the 33-yard line. Eagles ball first and 10.
all right, the Eagles of Mills Godwin coming up over the ball.
We got 3:27 to go in the third quarter.
All right, and Louisa holding on to a 28-19 lead. Here's the option
Now
play.
the ball. Lions got it. Lions got it. Fumble football. Lions got it.
All
Fumble on the
right.
play. Recovered by
And
Louisa's number 6, Odin Erickson.
Odin
Erickson got
Erickson in his first game for Louisa.
Yep. Odin Erickson comes up with the fumble, and the Lions take over on the Godwin 30-yard line.
All right, so that is the first turnover in tonight's game.
Yep.
Lions take over from the Godwin 30.
This is huge now because Louisa's taking over at the 30-yard line, and this is an opportunity here, Dickie, as we've talked about, for them to open up this lead here and change the look at his game a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's marked at the 30.
Well, the extra point changed it some, but now a touchdown here would really change it.
Right.
It opens the barn door.
Yeah, it does. It does.
All right, it's Creasy time.
Wilson. Back to pass.
Oh,
And he bounced it over
Yeah,
there.
it got tipped a
Incomplete.
little bit, looked like, yeah.
Pass is incomplete.
Tyson was the
Intended for
intended
Tyson.
receiver.
2nd and 10.
Baloney is in there. It's about time for a blocking back run. Creasy said, my legs are getting cold. Give me the ball.
All right, 2nd and 10.
all right. It's a big offensive play for Louisa here, guys. They need positive yardage
Yeah.
on this, so they're not looking at 3rd and long.
As a pulled offside.
Penalty marker down. Bryant to the
Finally,
snap.
that was a little slow
And
coming
Grossman
out.
against Godwin.
They'll give him
Yep.
5.
Yep.
All right. But Tommy Godwin has really hurt
5-yard penalty moves the ball
themselves.
to the
They've hurt
25-yard
themselves
line.
tonight
Second
with
down and
penalties.
5
They really have.
for the Lions.
I mean, there hadn't been any picnic for Louisa either, but
No.
Godwin has really hurt themselves with penalties.
All right, Wilson gets the play from Coach Patrick.
All right, so that moves the line of scrimmage down to the 25 and makes it 2nd and 5.
Isaiah Wright is a tight end this year. First time I caught him out that day. Number 40.
Yep.
In
Wilson.
motion goes Carter. Carter gets it. Carter cuts to the inside. Carter gets to the 5, the 10.
Wow.
Inside the 5.
Nice run.
It'll be about the
Nazir
10.
Carter
They're going
on
to
the
mark
carry.
it.
Tripped up by Truckford
So-
Clifton.
They put the ball down.
15-yard run.
Yep. Ball down on the
Gain of
10.
15 yards to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for Louisa.
1st and goal from the 10 for the Lions. One thing we thought would happen, we thought Carter was going to touch the ball a lot tonight. I think he's touching it even more than we thought he was.
Right.
Yeah, but he touched it for 26, for 25, for 74, and 15.
Yep. Wilson.
Creasy.
Keeps it.
Wilson kept
Wilson
it, yep.
kept it. Wilson kept it.
Good eye.
Wilson.
Goes
On
down
the
to
keeper.
about the 5-yard line.
Tackled by number 72, Nick Carillon.
And we are down to 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Oh, it has been a long
Gain
third
of
quarter.
4, second and goal from the 6.
This is a big score right here.
Yep. If they haven't scored yet.
All right. Wilson calling the signal.
Man in
In motion.
Carter. Wilson keeps the ball, got a hold, and is he going to get in the end zone? He's trying to
down.
get in there, but he stopped short of the goal line.
Wilson on the keeper.
Got a yard, 2 yards
Yeah,
short.
He's inside the
Yep.
2, looks like.
So that would give him
Third and goal
Gain
from
of
the
4 to the 2.
4. Yeah.
Third and goal.
third and goal from the 2. Third and goal from the 2 for the Lions. And now we're down to a little over a minute to go in the third quarter.
All right.
Let's see who's going to carry the ball this time for Louisa.
Poloni is in there to the left blocking.
I think it might very well be Creasy. It's Creasy and touchdown, Louisa.
Touchdown number 3 for him. 2
yards.
yards.
Touchdown number 8.
Run by Creasy.
Lavortrell Creasy. 2-yard carry for the Louisa touchdown.
He's got TDs of 1 yard, 10 yards, and 2 yards now.
Yep, drive for Louisa was
403.
a 30-yard drive. And we got 1:03 to go, Tommy, in the third quarter. And the Lions have got a little breathing room there, Byron.
Well, and again, I want to go back to Louisa's offensive line. Defensively, you got to know, they know who's going to get the ball in that situation, and he just basically goes almost untouched into the end zone.
Yep.
Heck of a job by Louisa's offensive line.
2-point conversion attempt coming.
Looked like they jumped to me.
Wilson's got it, and he's in for the 2 points.
All
Number
right.
1 dies here.
That was Carter.
No,
On the
Carter.
carry for the 2-point conversion.
Is that
Carter.
Carter got it?
2-point conversion.
Carter,
Yep.
2 points. Okay.
1:03 remaining third quarter. Louisa 36, Bills Godwin 19.
All right, Lions go up 36-19 now.
Okay, now you do the quick math on that thing, and that's a big 2-point conversion right there, because now,
Yeah.
am I doing my math right, Dickie? Now it's a 3-score game.
Well, they can get
Yes, a 3-score.
15.
They can get 16, but
They
that
get
ain't but
16.
35. That don't get them
They
36.
need to get to 37.
Right.
Exactly. So
Right.
it's now a 3-score game.
Yep, it's a 3-score game. It's a 3-score game. Yeah, that was huge. Yeah.
And that was a slow developing play, too, but Carter got it in.
Yep.
That's your Carter set kicking
All
off
right,
for
Lions
Louisa.
kicking off. 1:03 to go. And he
Down the middle again. Taking that to 15, up to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then brought down. There went a flag in there.
Number 7, Noah Walburn on the return. Tackle made by number 24, Savion Johnson.
All right, let's see what this penalty is.
Penalty marker on the play.
Holding Godwin.
against Godwin.
Yep. It was either going to be a block in the back or holding.
You know, Tommy, I'd almost rather see him on that kickoff. If they're going to do that, just squib kick the ball down
Right.
the middle of the field.
Bounce it.
Just lay it down flat and kick it as hard as you can kick it.
Well, this is the first ball game of the season for Louisa, but it's very obvious they have some things to
10-yard
still
penalty
work
moves the ball
on.
back to the 32-yard line of the Eagles. 1st and 10.
And I've always heard you get better between the first game and the second game than you do any.
Yeah,
That's when you make the most
A
improvement.
lot of people believe that. Now,
Yep.
defensively, obviously we don't want to give up any points, but what they can do is give up a touchdown in 2 or 3 plays.
Yeah, quick score.
And off goes, and he's got some yardage. Just Cavanos.
He's got 10.
40.
Tino Savannah's on the carry. Tackle made by Carson Lutz.
Carson Luntz and only stop for the Louisa Lions. Second down and
It's a 10-yard gain to the 42 and
10-yard
Eagles
gain
first
to
down.
the first down. 35 seconds to go here. This will probably be the last play of the third quarter. And he keeps it himself, and he's got all kinds of room. Roberts at the 40, down to the Louisa 35, inside the Louisa 30, down to the Louisa 28.
Tackle by Odin Erickson.
Roberts is having himself quite a football game. They're going to try to get off one more play, and they're going to get off one more play.
Gain of 30 to the Louisa 28 and an Eagles first down.
Roberts.
Give it to Traveris.
And he's going to be down to the 25.
And
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. And the score here for Mills Godwin tonight at the end of three quarters, Louisa 36, Mills Godwin
And that's the end of the third quarter. Your
19.
score, Louisa 36, Mills Godwin 19.
And Dickie, we'll play a little league. Go Phillies, go. Kyle Schwarber's on a 4 home run night.
How about that?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
4 homers for Schwarbs.
All right. Godwin's knocking on the door again, Byron.
Yeah, and I just, Dickie, not to beat this thing into the ground here, but, you know, we talked about Louisa being up 3 scores, but they can't afford to let Mills Godwin, you know, take drives that last a minute and a half and score touchdowns. They've got to at least make them burn some time off the clock in doing it. So you can't let the quarterback run for 30 yards.
All right, Godwin's got the ball on the Louisa 25-yard line, and they've had the ball about 1 minute since Louisa's last touchdown.
Too quick.
Right. Yeah, too quick. Too quick.
And again, they're still tackling up high.
Yep.
He spun that time and got about 5 or 6 extra yards.
Roberts has been very impressive.
Yep.
All right, second and about 7.
Second and 7. Ball at the 25.
All right. Godwin's going to send two guys wide left and right.
Yeah.
Roberts going to throw it. Down the field it goes. He's got his man open, but he isn't going to gain much. He caught the football, but he didn't gain much.
Yeah, and
Roberts pass complete to number 1 Stone Rabbit.
And even when we gained yardage, I don't have any problem with
Devine
that
Jarvis on
defensive
the
play at
stop.
all by Louisa because they stayed in position and made the tackle, and it was a relatively short game.
Gain of 2, third down and 5. Ball at the 23.
3rd and 5 for Godwin.
Look for Roberts running right. No, he's going to give it off.
He's going to
keep it left,
and
going left,
He's going to be,
out of bounds.
and I don't know that he got the first down. Let's see what it
Luke
was.
Roberts on the keeper.
I believe he
Yep,
got
he
it.
got it by a yard.
Aiden Shaw.
He got
He got the first down.
3, needed 2, got 3.
All right. Godwin down on the Louisa 17-yard line. 1st and 10. 11
6 and
minutes.
17 and
17 seconds to go in the
down.
football game. All right. Godwin in the huddle.
A lot of time ticking
Well,
off.
the clock had stopped because of the out of bounds, and we don't have a play clock, so we don't know exactly when the referee marked the ball
Yeah.
for play.
One of the officials has the official timing.
Taking a long time. Roberts going to throw. Throws the ball out here, and he makes the catch, and he made a nice tackle there.
All right, pretty good defensive
Luke
play
Roberts pass
there.
complete to number 2, Tina Skipanis.
Erickson is there to bring him
Odin Erickson on
down.
the stop.
Knocked him out of bounds.
Got 4.
Gained 4. 2nd and 6 for Godwin.
Gain of 4 to the 13. Second down and 6 for the Eagles.
Handoff. Nope. Roberts keeps it. Roberts cuts up. Roberts is down inside the 5,
Luke
down to
Roberts
the
on the
3.
keeper.
It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal for Godwin.
He took a hit
Tackled
that
by
time.
Kevin Dean.
Yeah, he's obviously the key to their offense, right? I mean, I
Key
think
to 10 to the 3. First and
Louisa
goal,
just needs to
Godwin.
almost key on him because he's the one that's hurting him with his legs right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got 3, 3, 3, 10, and 10.
And he keeps the ball, and he is stopped short of the
Wow.
goal.
There goes a flag.
Roberts on the keeper.
Got a
Penalty marker
flag.
down.
Holding.
Number 64 was
Face.
there. Raglan.
All right,
mask.
that's going to be
Against
Face mask.
Louisa.
that's going to be a face mask.
Yeah.
Raglan was there for Louisa. I'm sorry, Axel Franco was there for Louisa. That's only going to be half the distance of the goal, so. And it was only 3-yard line, so now it's going to go down to the 1.5 yards. When you look at the stats at the end of this thing,
Penalties half the distance to the
Tommy,
goal line. Ball
you
inside
might
the 2.
need an adding machine to add
Remains
these
first and
stats
goal.
up. I'm going to tell you one thing, because both teams are getting a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Under center. How about this? Roberts is under center. Gives the ball off, and he didn't get in.
He didn't get it.
He didn't get in.
Now to blow the whistle. Blow the
And off the
whistle before you
Braxton
throw a
Purcell.
flag. Isaiah Wright, one of the guys there.
And see, even though you may think at the 1 yard line a touchdown's a foregone conclusion, the benefit of this to Louisa is the clock's
Gain of 1
running.
yard.
That's right.
The clock keeps running.
Second and
right.
goal. Ball inside the 1.
We got 9.5 minutes to go in a football game. Roberts on the sneak, and they're trying to push him in.
Tush push?
And I think I don't see no touchdown.
Nope.
Nope. They
But
tried-
one does.
QBC.
touchdown.
Wow, that was a long time coming.
Touchdown.
It has the helmet off. That should be a penalty right there.
Yep, it should be.
Penalty marker on the play.
Wait a minute. Is a penalty on the play?
Yep.
Or the penalty might be after the touchdown. Let's see what they call.
No, it's against Louisa. I mean, against Mills
Against
Godwin.
Is it? Let's see what this one is. It's not a touchdown now.
Gonna be a 5-yard penalty.
I know he never made a signal as to what the penalty was. He just threw the flag, stepped it off, but he didn't make any signal to what the penalty was.
So it's a 5-yard penalty. If it was, he almost looked like he said man in motion.
That would be 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback, he's off the field. The quarterback's over here on the sideline.
Yeah.
It's I don't know who's keeping the official clock, but it certainly is taking a long
Well, they
time
got
for
to
the,
stop the clock. The clock stopped when
the
the
penalty. With the penalty.
Yep.
Okay.
Four is now quarterback, and he's rolling out, and he throws the ball up in the air, and it's incomplete.
This is, what in the world's going on?
Watson's pass incomplete.
Watson was the quarterback on that play.
Oh, and I wonder,
Third and goal from the 6.
Maybe because it was the quarterback had the helmet off, and he has to miss a play.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That's what it was.
think that's exactly what it is, Tommy.
That's what it is.
His helmet came off.
All right, and
he's
he
gotta-
had to come out. He had to come out for one
He's
play.
got to come out
Yep.
for a play.
Now he's back in. Yep. That's what it was.
Yep.
9:12 to go. And this is turned into a long football game.
All right, the ball is at the 6-yard line.
And it's third down.
Roberts.
Going to throw. Got a man over there.
Touchdown.
And it's cut.
Touchdown. He bobbled it.
Luke Roberts pass
But he brought it in.
3 gain southward 6 yards for the Eagles. Touchdown.
Southworth. With the, what was it, 3 yards burn?
Actually, it was from the 6.
6 yards, okay. 6-yard touchdown.
Got a hamstring or a cramp down there, too.
6-yard touchdown pass to Southworth.
And that's Southworth who's limping off.
And there again, the Louisa defender was in pretty good position, and he just didn't get turned quite quick enough. But the offensive receiver for
Number
Mills
41,
Godwin
Colton
made a heck of a
Mayer,
good
got the
catch.
extra
He
point.
bobbled it 2 or 3
Yeah.
times before he pulled it in.
Yeah, he did. He bobbled it a couple of times before he pulled it in. Extra point attempt coming. And that one looks good.
Extra point is good.
All right.
9:03 remaining, fourth quarter.
36-25,
36, Mills Godwin 26.
36,
26.
26.
Any way you look, 2 scores.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if Louisa got that 2-point conversion, that would not be 2 scores. And if the guy had missed the extra point,
Right. So now
well, if he missed the extra point, it would still be 35. Well,
right
yeah,
now it becomes interesting
yeah, still be 2 scores.
from Mills Godwin's decision-making strategy here. You got 9 minutes left.
Yep.
Normally you might think, well, it's a little too early to think about onside kicking the ball. But if they kick it off to Louisa and Louisa churns out, takes 3 or 4 or 5 minutes off the clock, even if they don't score. So I think Louisa's got to be ready here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the big boys ready.
Got to be ready.
Get Poloni carrying it a couple times. Get Creasy carrying it a couple times.
Yeah, but I think
End around.
I think Louisa needs to have some people across this front line
Yeah.
here that have some hands.
Poloni's coming up there.
So
Yeah.
Creasy's gonna be in the middle.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They
You're,
are aware that they might onside kick it. Yep.
Jarvis and
Number 41, Colton Mayer,
maybe
the kickoff for
maybe your
Eagles.
baseball player needs to be in there.
Yeah,
right?
he is. Hepla's there.
Yep.
Hepla's out
Jared
there.
Carter, Aiden Shaw back deep for the Lions.
All right. No, they don't onside kick it. They kick it deep.
Carter's going to take it at the 6, 10, 15, 20,
He's got
25.
running room. He gets over
Cuts
on
it
the far
inside.
side. He's
30.
at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the. We got a penalty.
Flag.
Guys here, Carter on the return
That's
for penalty
coming
marker
back.
down.
That's coming back.
He's got more yardage than I have in my front.
Woo.
Any-
All right, that's coming back.
I tell you what, he's an impressive football player.
You understand why Rutgers wants him, don't you?
He
Not
is
only Rutgers, but a whole lot of other people want him.
He is one impressive high school football player. Absolutely, he
And
is.
can you imagine what Louisa's offense is going to be when Hyder gets out there with him?
My understanding is that his Rutgers commit is because he's got family that's already on the football team.
That's right. That's what I've heard, Tommy. That's what and we got a family up there that's a coach. That's
Okay.
what I heard. Now,
Right.
Okay.
I can't guarantee that's exactly right, but
I couldn't guarantee what I heard, but I know he's very firmly committed.
he committed to Rutgers and he stuck to it.
Yeah.
You got to give him a lot of credit for that, because a lot of other places have tried to pry him away from Rutgers, but they haven't been able to do it.
Against Louisa.
All right.
Where does Louisa start?
He's going to need an ad machine to add up the penalty yardage in the
No
game.
kidding.
That would be the easiest thing to do.
All right, so we're going to
It
be
has
back
been
somewhere
some
around.
penalty yards. Great. Yeah.
All right,
Woo.
they're going to be on the
10
15.
yard penalty from the
I might
15
call
yard
one of
line.
y'all for holding while I'm trying to figure these things out.
15-yard line. Louisa ball, first and 10.
All right.
You got to be really impressed with the young man, as you said, because he sat there and he looked 26, 25, 74, 15. And then he's had 3 or 4 of them brought back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had a catch for 24.
All right. They're going to take over on the 15.
15-yard line. This is
And this is 1st and 10.
This is an important offensive possession for Louisa, Dickey. They cannot afford to turn this ball back over to Mills Godwin in a short amount of time here. They need to churn some clock off here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some Creasy and Poloni.
I think Wilson hands the ball off. Not either Creasy or Poloni. It's number 4.
And there's a face mask up there.
I think you're right, Tommy. I saw a hand up around.
Aiden Shaw is the ball carrier.
I think that's what that's going to be.
Let's see what we got this time. Nope.
Holding
It's against Louisa. It's holding.
Another holding.
Wow. Holy moly.
Whoa.
I mean,
It's George Jones and Tammy Wynette, ain't it? I keep holding on.
Penalties half the distance to the goal line, moves the ball inside the 8.
Those penalty yards has got to be unreal in this ball game. The yardage.
We had a couple
Both
last
teams-
year that were.
Both teams are getting huge penalty yards. Man in motion. Wilson
Keeps it.
keeps the ball. He doesn't go far.
Wilson on the keeper. Number 11, Nina Gabe with the tackle.
He's slow getting up. All right.
He gained 2.
Yep, second, and we'll call it
Wilson,
18.
I don't think Wilson's 100%, and he was dinged up a little bit a series or so ago, and I don't look for him to run the ball any of these next couple plays, but let's just see what happens.
He's rolling out to throw it.
Oh,
Throws it over here.
oh, did he get
The
it?
catch by.
Oh, wow.
Shaw.
Nice catch.
Aiden Shaw.
Yeah.
Made a nice
Wilson's
catch.
pass complete to number 4, Aiden Shaw.
Nice catch.
And that's going to be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards.
3rd down and 7 across the way.
Gains of 10 to the 19-yard line.
That was a nice catch. A nice catch.
Third down.
That one was up for grabs, Byron.
Yep.
Just nobody was over there.
3rd and about 7.
Shaw
here.
in motion.
Creasy's got it. Creasy.
Short of the first
Short of
down.
the first down. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Right snap to Lamartrell Tracy.
This is a huge play in this football game.
Yeah. and-
4th down and 3. Under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Louisa's up 36-26. If they get stopped here, it puts Godwin right back in this football game. If
Yeah,
Louisa makes it, they can eat some more time off the clock. Here we go. Big play in this ball game.
They moved.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
That was the call.
Yep.
Against Godwin.
The call
Yep.
was to try to draw Godwin offside, and it worked.
Right.
Yep, it worked. Drew him offside. It certainly did. That was the call. I'm going to tell you, that was some good
5-yard
coaching
penalty moves the
by
ball to
Coach
the
Patrick
28-yard line.
and some good discipline by the
Results in a first
Louisa
down.
team that they didn't move because I don't think there was any question he was trying to draw him offside.
All right.
All
And
right.
this- and again, guys, the biggest thing right now is Louisa's just got to chew clock. They got to churn time off this clock. Down to about 6.5 minutes in the game right now.
Creasy, the ball carrier. Creasy still on his feet.
fighting.
He got about 3 yards on that play.
He was behind Poloni for a little while, and all of a sudden Poloni went right and he went left. But he got 5.
No, he didn't get 5. He's 2nd and 6. I'll tell you one thing, the Godwin defense is
Gain
giving
of 4
ground, but
yards, second
they're
down
giving
and
ground
6 from
grudgingly.
the 32.
They aren't breaking it for
But I can tell you what,
if they're eating the clock.
Louisa would be perfectly happy with 4 yards
Right,
of play.
right.
4 yards of play.
Yep, Woody Hayes football. There goes Creasy again. He breaks this one. And he's across the 40 up to the 46-yard line. Big
Marshall
gain.
Creasy on the carry. Tackle made by Braylon Miller-Powell.
And
We got
two players down for Godwin.
Wow.
And he got 14 on that.
Yeah, that was a good run by Creasy.
All right, 5 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in tonight's ball game. Louisa just picked up first down. They're going to have the ball at their own 47-yard line, holding on to a 36-26 lead. And now
we might be seeing some cramping up out there too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just
Yep.
there's actually
And you could realize this ball game has been going on for 2 hours and a half, and we still got 5:33 to play.
I got Creasy with 139 yards on the ground.
all right. One of the Mills Godwin players is up, and that is Jasir Watson.
That was the backup quarterback. Here comes the other one off, a lineman.
Looked like he's holding his right arm or shoulder a little bit.
It's number 76.
Yep.
Tajon White.
Yep.
All right, and he's limping. He's being helped off. So we hope both those young men are not seriously hurt.
All right, the clock is running. 5:24 and counting.
First and 10, ball at the 47.
Lose the ball on their own 47. First and 10 for the line. Wilson. Man in motion is Shaw. Fullback's got it.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Paloni.
Paloni. Is he going to make it all the way to the end zone?
Well, he made most of it.
He got most of it. He stopped on the 1 yard. Oh, we got another penalty. We got a flag thrown across the way over
First
there.
snap to Mikey Paloni. Tackle made by Noah Wilburn.
Let's see what this one's going to be.
Penalty marker on the play.
All right.
Horse collar.
I think it's got to be on the tackle because I don't think it was anybody down there but Paloni and the guy that brought him down. So I'm guessing he may have grabbed the face
Personal
mask.
foul. No.
Personal foul, sideline warning.
Sideline
Against
warning again.
Louisa.
Oh, this is a penalty this time. They warned you the first time. You get a penalty the second time. Move the ball from the 1 back to the 16. Or the 17.
I was getting ready to say Paloni will
15-yard
score.
penalty.
They'll give it to him at the 1, let him get it in since he does the man work. Now he's got a lot further to go.
17.
17-yard line, first and 10.
First and 10.
And the clock started back.
Yep.
4:40.
Yep. Man in motion. Wilson's going to throw it. Got his man open. He's down to the 1 yard line. Didn't quite get in.
Is that Isaiah?
That's number 40.
Wilson's pass complete to
That
number
is
40, Isaiah Wright.
Wright. And he's a big tight end, Tommy.
And that was
3, 258.
10-yard pass play.
Yeah, that was a nice pass play.
Gain of 15 yards for the 2. First and goal.
First and goal from a 2. Clock running. 4:20 and counting to go. 36-26, Louisa on top. Opening game of the season for the Lions. Also for Mills Godwin, as high school football kicks off tonight. Wilson.
Inside of 4 minutes.
Wilson's got it. Wilson's got a touchdown.
All right.
Number 7, Levi Wilson.
2-yard run.
2-yard run.
Carry for the Louisa touchdown.
All right.
And that comes with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in tonight's ball game. 3:56. All right, that bumps Louisa's lead up to 42-26. Lining up now for, they may be going for two. Let's see.
Yeah, I think they're going for two.
Yep, they're going for two.
And we got the blocking back Poloni in there.
All right. Wilson going to throw it for two.
For Tyson,
No good. No good. PAT is no good.
Pass is incomplete. The 2-point conversion is no good.
And it's
3:56
42
remaining,
to
fourth
26.
quarter. Louisa 42, Bills Godwin 26.
$68 points been scored tonight.
Yeah.
It's been an offensive.
yeah, my 32-13.
I thought, no, you're a little bit off, Tommy. But we didn't guess, so we wouldn't have been close either. 42 to 26, 68 points. Coming in, I thought Louisa would be able to score, and they improved that. And I had some doubts about how they could stop other people. And Godwin's had a lot of success moving the ball tonight, too.
For Louisa.
Halftime score was
Noah Wilburn and Tucker Clifton back deep for the Eagles.
Was halftime
21 to
score
13. Louisa.
21-13.
21-13. Right.
21-13 Louisa at the half.
So Louisa has scored 25 points in the second half.
And Godwin has
Not
scored.
25, 21.
And Godwin scored 13. And they're going to take over on at 33.
Fair catch made by Braxton Purcell.
All right, we've got 3:56 to go in this one.
On the 33-yard line.
Yep.
Eagles ball first and 10 from their own 33.
All right, so defensively, guys, Louisa, obviously we don't want to give up any points, but if they do, the big thing again is they got to make them use some time to do it. They can't just give them a two-play drive here.
Find Southworth and get with him.
Make them work for it.
Roberts going to keep
There he
it.
goes. Roberts again. He
Gonna
got
get
10
9.
yards on that carry.
Luke Roberts saw the keeper.
Clock running. 3:40 to
Now
go.
second and 1, ball to 42.
Roberts and keeps the ball again. Keeps it again. Picks up another 8 yards that time.
On the keeper, tackled by Mikey Poloni.
Poloni makes the stop for Louisa.
He's going to have a few bruises tomorrow. Not tomorrow yet, is it?
No,
8 yards to the 50.
I tell you, he's been very impressive, Roberts says. Now he's going to throw it. Now he's going to roll out. Now he's going to keep it. And he got the first down to the 45-yard line.
Roberts on the keeper.
The offense, the yardage these two offenses are getting is just got to be mind-boggling.
Yeah. Yeah, they are chewing up some real estate.
Second down from the 45.
It just surprises me that they're not throwing the ball right now.
No, they're not. Now he's going to throw it this time. Throws it down the field, hits his man, and he's knocked it about.
Good tackle.
Roberts pass complete to Noah Wilburn.
And that tackle was Dazier
Yep.
Carter.
Carter made the stop.
I mean, the clock clock is just, I mean,
We got a little over 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're right at
Right
2
at
minutes.
2
Down
minutes.
for the 42.
Right at 2 minutes.
There just doesn't seem to be a real sense of urgency here on the part of Mills Godwin.
They're going to run it. And he got about 3 or 4 yards.
And off to Kinos Cabanas.
Now, I would agree with you, Baron. They seem to be running the offensive success, but they don't seem to be having any real sense
Right.
of urgency. I dare say this may be one of the longer football games that we have this year.
Well, and ironically, the first quarter flew by.
That's right.
The
It
first
did.
quarter and a half
Yeah.
just flew by.
Near the end of the first half, it started slowing down, and yep. But when you score 68 points, it's going to have a tendency to be a long football game.
Right.
So it's a lot of stopping the action. And, yep.
That looks like a cramp
Yep.
this time.
Yep. Yep.
I've never seen as many side light warnings. I mean,
Yeah.
sideline warnings.
Yeah.
I was looking up at the moon at the same time out there. It's being covered by the trees now.
I
But-
can still barely see it, but if you add up the penalty yards, I think that is going to be unbelievable.
There's not going to be any more, so let me count that now. What do you think?
Okay. Okay.
2-yard gain for the 40.
See how many
First and 10
penalty
for the
yards
Eagles.
you got. All right, here we go. We're going to throw it. Now he's rolling out. Down the field it goes, right to the
Pass
man.
incomplete.
May have been broken up by Carter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing.
And intended for Wilbur, broken up.
Carter
by
is putting
Carter.
on the Hunter show, the Travis Hunter. He's playing
Second
offense
down and
and
10 for the
defense
40.
and doing a whale of a job on both of them.
And doing a good job.
Yep.
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 All right. So second down and 10. The ball is at the 40-yard line. We are at 1 minute and 36 seconds left in tonight's ball game. Louisa hanging on to a 42-26 lead.
And that one's incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Third down.
Third down and 10 now for Mills Godwin. We got 1.5 minutes to go. What a ball game for Carter.
This is unreal. Right now, 105 yards in penalty, 105 and a half yards in penalty. Each team.
Each team, 210 yards in penalties.
Yeah, 211 if you want to put the
And
two half of them
105
together.
in each for each team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Roberts being pressured. He's going to run it. And he got a first down.
Luke Roberts all the keeper. Tackled by Tobias Jarvis.
121.
Yep. This guy's a junior. He's going to be back next year.
Yeah.
He is really impressive quarterback. Roberts is really impressive.
Clock has started back up.
Godwin from the 26.
There he goes. He's going to throw it again. He'll be on the sidelines. He throws it. And inbounds, so the clock continued to run. We left 7
Roberts
minutes.
pass complete to Kevin Lockhart.
50 seconds. Lockhart, the receiver.
Over to Erickson on the stop.
And we got a timeout by
Timeout Godwin.
Godwin. With 50 seconds to go. The Lions are going to walk away tonight with their first victory of the season. And it was not easy, Baron.
No, it was not easy. We didn't think it would be when they came down here. And I think really and truly the game was kind of like you and I expected it would be.
Right.
And we knew that Louisa, we certainly felt like Louisa had the capability to score points.
Right, right.
The question was, how many points can they hold Mills Godwin to?
Right,
So,
right, right.
Coach Kinney got a pretty good team.
Yeah, he does. He does. And
There were 16 returnees from what I read. They had back.
well, what we thought has happened, Louisa can score, and also what we questioned
right,
has also still a question. They've had trouble stopping the other team.
right.
Lots of trouble stopping the other team.
All right, so 1st and 10 at the ball is at the 26-yard line.
Roberts
Back
in
to
the end
pass.
zone. Overthrew him.
Yep.
All right.
Pass incomplete.
Intended for Gravett.
Yep.
Third and 2 from the 18.
That stopped the clock.
45 seconds. All right. Roberts.
They'll play Patrick Henry next week. Louisa has Cortland.
Roberts
That's
going to
Robert.
run it. There he goes. Inside the 10.
With
Down
Roberts
to
on
about
keeper.
the 6.
They'll mark it to 7.
First and goal with
Gain
38
of 11
seconds.
to the 7-yard line. First and goal, Godwin.
The clock running. We got less than 30 seconds to go in the football game. Roberts. Back to pass. Looking. Throwing. Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Second down.
20 seconds to go. All right. A lot of football games being played tonight across the state of Virginia. Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of people playing on Thursday night. Roberts gets the ball, and he had his man open, overthrew him that time.
Yeah.
That was a touchdown. Cavonis was open, and he overthrew him. And now we got another Godwin player down for cramp. All right. I think Tommy is beginning to add him up over there, Baron. He might be a good idea if he starts.
He's
'cause
working
got a
on it.
lot of adding to do tonight. A lot of adding to do.
And I think that may be Godwin's quarterback. It's down with the cramp.
See if that's him.
I think it's Luke Roberts.
Well, you can understand why he's down with the cramp.
Yeah, he's
The way much running around as he's done out there tonight.
yeah. When he wakes up tomorrow morning, he's going to know that he had some activity, physical activity tonight in the form of a football game.
Yeah, I got him 19 carries, 157 yards, and the bulk of that in the second half.
Robert,
Yeah.
157 yards
Yep.
rushing.
Third down and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
And he's averaging 8 yards a carry.
And Cavani's 9 carries for 73 yards. Yeah.
And a quarterback number 16, James Cherry.
All right. This might be the last play of the football game. 16 seconds ago, Cherry fumbles the football, picks it up. Now he lays it out there on the ground. And let's see. And the ball bounces around. And let's see who ended up. Godwin ended up with it. 7 seconds to go in the ball game. You know what I was kind of expecting? For Louisa player to scoop it up off the ground and head to pay dirt.
Well, and I guess he was trying to pass the ball, and I guess it was close, but they could have called it a forward pass, I guess, but they didn't. But let's.
All right, I imagine a knee will end this thing.
Right.
Yep. A knee is going to end it, and the Lions are going to come away with a 42-26 win over Mills Godwin tonight. All right. Louisa's in the victory formation. And that's the ball game tonight from Mills Godwin High School. 42-26, Louisa. The Lions go 1-0. And Godwin is 0-1. And it was a very interesting football game, to say the least.
Well, it was. Yep. And I think that if you're a Louisa fan, while there, you can absolutely look at this game and say there are some things that we got to get better at. But I'm pretty sure most teams can say that very same thing after the first game.
Yep.
So the important thing is that you say, okay, you got our number one running back, and there was, actually 3 kids that didn't suit up for Louisa tonight.
Right. Nelson didn't suit up either.
Nelson and Morales.
26.
So there's 3 contributors that didn't suit up.
For the next 3 weeks.
And the question then
On
becomes,
Friday, September 5th,
who's
the
going to
Eagles
step
will
up?
travel to
Okay,
Ashland
and obviously
to
in a
face
big
the
way,
Ashland
Carter
County
did
Patriots.
that tonight.
Then on
But,
Friday, September 12th, Godwin will head to Ackley to take on the Raiders.
Football's a team sport,
And then on Friday,
and
September 19th,
and
Eagles will drive up Route
they came
301
together
to
as a
meet the
team
Hanover
tonight.
Hawks.
And I think this
Godwin
game,
returns home to
having
Axel
played it
Stadium
without
on Friday,
Hyder,
September
is only
26th,
going to
host
help
the
them
Tigers
the next
for
couple
homecoming
weeks and throughout the season.
2025.
So,
All
absolutely.
games kick off at 7 p.m.
So,
Yep.
yeah, some of it
Again,
wasn't real
corporate
pretty,
sponsors,
but they
Stevens
did what they
Roofing,
had to
Rick
do
Hendrick, Chevrolet Buick,
to get the
GMC
job
Richmond,
done.
Nissan of Richmond, Healing Circle Counseling, Luster Fine Jewelry,
All right, I think
Sue
the two
Thompson
teams are
Realtor,
gonna,
and Astonishing Detail.
Kneel at the midfield
Fans, thank you
stripe.
for attending
Right.
tonight's
Always
game and for your
great to see
support.
that, Baron, at the end of the
Godwin
football
High School
game.
Athletics.
Absolutely.
Always
Great
great
weekend.
to see it.
Please
Yep.
use caution as you exit
a hard-fought
Axel
ball
Stadium
game.
and travel safely to your next destination. Good night.
And I think the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has a lot to do with
Right.
what's going on out there at halftime.
Right.
Yep. I've talked to Jeff Alston, and
Right.
Jeff is just doing a great job. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's it does your heart good to see that
Yep.
when they can sit here and battle it out for, going on 3 hours, and then 2 minutes after the game they're kneeling together in prayer at the 50-yard line. It's a great thing to see.
And the man who's out there talking to him right now is Jeff Alston.
Right.
Right. And he'll be leading them in prayer. Yep. Yep. All right. Lions come away 1-0, and a really hard-fought football game here tonight, a long football game, about 2 hours and 45 minutes from game time until this thing ended tonight. And Tommy is adding up the stats, and he got a lot of stats to add up over there, because this was a lot of offense played here tonight. And
Right.
as he told us earlier, the penalty yards was almost even, 210 yard totals in penalties, about 105 on each team.
Right. And as the first half ended tonight, we talked about it. Louisa was up 21-13.
Yep. At
And
halftime.
Mills Godwin had the ball at the end of the first half, and we said, this is a big defensive series for Louisa, because if Mills Godwin scores, then we know they're going to get the ball back to start the second half.
Right.
But Louisa was able to turn the ball over on downs defensively when Mills Godwin had it, took the 21-13 lead into halftime, and then came out and there was a point in the second half with I think Mills Godwin's second possession. They scored on a 50-yard TD pass, and the PAT was no good, but that pulled them back to 21-19. And we sat up here at that point, Dickie, and talked like the momentum we felt like it was shifting.
Right.
So
that's right. We certainly did.
And at that point, with Louisa's second possession, they got back on the right track, and that was when Carter broke the big 74-yard run.
74-yard run. That put Louisa up 28-19. That was the important extra point when Jarvis kicked a 35-yard extra point because of the penalty.
Yeah, and it hit the bottom crossbar, and somehow ended up going over, because it almost looked like it fell back down and didn't go through, but evidently it got over the crossbar and came down on the other side of it. So you're right, that was a That was a big PAT to put them up 20.
9 points made it a 2-score game.
28 to 19.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
So, yep.
We got them added up, Tommy.
We're going to do some condensed work here. But for Mills Godwin, 32 carries on the ground, 232 yards. And most of that was done in the second half, and that was by the quarterback, Roberts. He had 157 of that. Cavani's had the other, basically. They're the only two that end up carrying the ball. And Roberts throwing the ball was 11 completion or 11 passes, and he had 7 completions, 150 yards.
Wow. So Mills Godwin had 382 yards of total offense.
And they got the 50-yard pass, for the touchdown.
Right.
Right.
They did there. So for Louisa, Carter carrying the ball, carried it 4 times. And where's my paper there? 4 times for 140 yards. Poloni 2 times for 21 yards. Creasy 10 times for 82 yards. And Wilson had 10 times for 82 yards was Wilson, excuse me. Creasy had 185 total.
185 yards?
Yeah. If I can read my handwriting here.
And how many did Wilson have?
Wilson had 32. 32, that's what it was. I put it in the wrong place.
All
But
right.
Wilson had 32. So and then Creasy had the 82. But
20.
Louisa ended up with Creasy 19 carries, 120 yards.
Okay.
So basically, I say you might as well call him one-touch Carter, because every time he touched the ball, he was gone. I think Louisa ended up about 400 total yards.
400 total for Louisa?
Yep, right at that.
And 382 total for Godwin?
For Godwin. Yeah.
Wow, that's almost 800 yards of total offense.
Yep.
Wow.
And it didn't look that way as it was going on.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. One last word?
Yep. My last words would be, we thought Louisa could score when we came down here. We found that out. We had a question about how well Louisa could play defense. I still think it's a big question mark.
Yeah. I thought Louisa, they got a little better defensively as the game went on, okay? But they still got things to work on. But as I told Dickie a minute ago, I think every team, win or lose, has got things they need to work on after the first game of the season. So, but the big thing is they came down here and they're going home with a victory.
Right. And the other thing is, as we talked earlier, you see more improvement in your team from the first game to the second game. Coaches will tell you than in the other game.
Right.
And, Coach Patrick knows what he's got to work on, and you got to realize he was missing a real horse ball player. And,
Right.
and my last thoughts would be, Carter played like Travis Hunter of the Jacksonville Jaguars tonight, offensively and defensively.
Right.
Yeah, I've told some people for all-around athlete. He is that's one you put down on paper. You put him as athlete.
Yeah.
You don't put him as running back, wide receiver, defensive back, whatever. He is an athlete.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Final score, Dick?
Final score tonight was Louisa 42, Mills Godwin 26.
All right, and this has been Byron Melhaf, Tommy Nelson, Dickie Purcell, and our engineer, the great Andrew.
Right.
And we'll see you next week at Louisa when the Lions take on Cortland Cougars
That's
in the
right.
Battle of the Cats.
That's
All
right.
right.
The
See
Battle
you.
of the Cat.
All right, good night, everyone.